We're live, I think.
Cold start.
Was that?
Cold start. Sydney, Tyler, and Tommy here with you on a Wednesday night. Wednesday night is at Atlanta United gets set to take on Inter Miami. Lionel Messi, Leo Suarez, Luis Suarez,
Messi and friends.
Messi and friends.
Messi y amigos.
Yes, Messi amigos in Fort Lauderdale. Welcome to those of you already in here. Great to have you along on this Wednesday night. We'll be with you all the way up to the entire match. As we're doing this for the first time. As we're doing this for the first time on YouTube. We normally do this for our patrons, kind of a watch party, but we're doing this on YouTube for the first time. Thanks so much for joining us. Dan, what's up? We see you. Shiv, what's going on? Tim asking, captions unavailable. I don't know what that means, Tim. Believe that Atlanta United will not get blown out at Chase Stadium.
Not DraftKings.
Pink Stadium, Chase Stadium. So they traded the keys.
They changed the name?
Yeah, they changed the name. Like
Yeah,
at the
the
beginning of
Pay
the year.
attention.
Yes. Yes. Chase Stadium. Tim is watching Best Bite in Town with his better half. So he has us on nap time quiet.
What's Best Bite in Town?
Yeah, what is Best Bite in Town, Tim? Let us know.
I'm Google. Is it a cooking show?
Yeah, look it up.
Josh, we're never negative.
Not us.
We're not.
Negative. Come on.
There are plenty of other
You
negative.
guys were too
names out there.
positive. Maybe it's me.
You're bringing everybody down, Tommy.
I know.
Well, if you start this game now and then we get to the end, you'll just, if you do it in fast motion, you'll slowly see the soul leaving my body. Oh, see,
Yeah.
Josh called me out for it.
We try to counteract Tommy, Josh.
Yeah. So we're waiting on the lineups. Lineups are not out yet as we speak. We're waiting for those to come out at any moment. I'm checking right now to see if Inter Miami's lineups have come out yet. I don't expect kind of the big three to start tonight. Actually, the lineups just came out. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now, gentlemen.
Let's do it.
Just real quick, as I get my stuff together here, we have these layouts that we can put in. And look who is front and center of the Inter Miami lineup, Mr. Lionel Messi himself. Lionel Messi starting.
Who's that?
Some guy.
Who?
Some guy.
Is that the dude from the commercials?
Yes, the guy from the
Bad Boys commercial.
The guy from the what's it called, the Michelob Ultra commercials.
Yeah,
And the Best Buy,
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. Was it Bad Boys 3 commercial?
Yep.
It's Bad Boys 4, right?
Bad Boys.
I
lost count. I
think it was 4. Yeah.
But yeah, Messi starting, Suarez starting, Busquets, Alba, Julian Gressel starting as well for Inter Miami. But I think that's the big story, right?
There we go.
The big three, the big four starting for Inter Miami. So with that said, let's talk about the Atlanta United lineup. Some names missing from that. Actually, it's not out yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's not out yet. See, Omar was tweeting, or Omar was posting in the comments like it was out. So I went to Atlanta United's X account, and I didn't see anything. So we still
Maybe
wait.
Doug's tweeting.
Yeah, let's check Doug's. They're still waiting the
check
lineups for Atlanta United.
I don't know, but he did tweet. I don't know if this has anything for tonight, but Gigi, Saba, and Silva are still on the field in T-shirts, shorts, and sneakers. They haven't gone in the locker room.
Yeah,
It may mean nothing.
I don't think they're playing.
If Saba, Silva, and Giacomakis aren't there, oh
Gosh, bloodbath. But yeah, the big four starting for Inter Miami, Messi, amigos. I was thinking they wouldn't start. Tata said yesterday that they would play. Thinking about Saturday as well. They have the matches on that day as well. So I was thinking about that, but they're all four starting. So that is.
Oh, I think he's saying it's on the app.
Yeah.
The lineup's in the app.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not on.
The admins just taking their time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
By the way, Josh, if you must know, this is not a normal thing. But I spent all day yesterday moving very heavy furniture, so I got like hydration beer. This is a Natty Light.
Natty Light.
That is not a reflection of the kind of beer drinker I am as a person.
You sure about that?
I got to preface it by saying that.
All right, so here's Atlanta United's lineup. So 3 defenders in the back. Josh Cohen, of course, starting in net with Brad Guzan suspended due to red card. 3 in the back, Gregerson, Williams, Abram. You'll see Williams back in the starting 11. Almada, TRA. Almada, good to see him starting. TRA and Saba on the left. And then Lennon, McCarthy, William. I think this is back 5. I think it's back 5, guys.
Yeah.
Wiley. Yeah, Wiley, Lennon on the wings. Yeah, it's just how it's put out here. Yeah, Wiley, Lennon on the wings. Abram, Williams, Gregerson. So 3 in the middle. William, McCarty, you're pairing in the midfield. And then
it has to be said real quick. Like any time that Atlanta playing the way that they do right now has a back 3, it's going to be a back 5.
Yeah,
because you're always going to have Lennon and Wiley or whoever your fullbacks are as fullbacks. They're never going to play unless you bring somebody in to push them up higher as true wingers. So it's a 5 back. It's going to be similar to what you've seen before. It's just that you've got all your veteran center backs back there to kind of help you out. So yeah, I mean, Wiley and Lennon are going to push forward a little bit more, which will be great. Got to give Pineda credit for trying to do something different again for like the 4th week in a row.
Mm-hmm. Slish, of
course.
See who
the captain is today?
Is it Dax? It's got to be Dax, right?
No, I'll give you a shot.
I'm gonna go.
I just posted it, so I know
who
it is.
I haven't looked. Is it Almada?
You looked.
No, I didn't look.
You looked.
No, I.
They
really
went
didn't.
to. I gotta say, and we're gonna put up the Atlanta United lineup from their website or from their X account. They went to great length on the tweet itself to mention that Thiago Almada is the captain. So, yeah, Almada is the captain, and yeah, as we kind of mentioned. So the lineup. I mean, this graphic has Wiley on the wing. It does. Like that's Wiley on the wing. So, and we know MLSsoccer.com, their graphic was definitely wrong on the way it was displayed, but it looks like Wiley, will still get forward, in the attack from that left wing spot or that left back spot. Same with Lennon. I wonder if Saba kind of tucks inside or goes more central, up top, kind of next to TRA. What do you guys think?
I mean, I think what I said earlier, I still think it remains. Like you're gonna have Caleb dropping back some, but the fact that you've got Abram over there, I still think it's gonna look more like a 3-back most of the time. But it just gives the freedom to allow either Abram or Gregerson to get higher up the field, which is and then in turn going to push Lennon and Wiley further up. So, it's a piece of paper with pictures on it. That doesn't mean that's what it's going to look like in the game. Right. But everything else, I mean, I think you kind of expect McCarty and Miyamba are going to be the kind of the double pivot. And then Almada's going to do whatever he wants to do. Right.
Yeah.
But I still think it plays a little bit kind of like that pseudo back 5 that we've seen Pineda do a few times throughout his time here.
Yeah. What do you think, Tommy?
It's something different. I want to see how this all looks there. I'm excited to see Cohen in a game. I mean, he's going to be our guy next year, right? I want to see what he's capable of. In an MLS game, I don't think you got a fair shake when you come in and, you got to face a free kick like that and prime scoring opportunity and it goes in. You feel bad for the guy.
Yeah,
I want to see what he's like there. I'm sorry?
I said you can't fault him for that one at all.
No. And he got a hand on it too. But yeah. I mean, if this game is close at the end and somehow, I mean, Giakoumakis could come in here and maybe do some damage. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, Giakoumakis is in the team. not starting, obviously. Other names on the bench, I don't know if you all can see it quite well. Westbury, of course, the backup. Noah Cobb, could see him back in the team after his injury. Jay Fortune maybe comes in for McCarty maybe around the 60th minute or so. Akamakis, of course, Gigi. By the way, Gigi in the news, of course. Ronnie Hernandez, Morales, maybe comes there for Williams in that 60-minute mark as Williams continues to um, get fit, get match fit. Silva, you probably see him in the 60th minute as well or so. Muscara, and then Danny Rios up top. So I'm interested to see what those substitutes look like. We'll certainly see, I think, Silva. We'll certainly see Yakimakis. We'll certainly see, I think we see Cobb as well. Again, as Williams is still getting his fitness back after missing so much time. So I think Noah gets a little bit of a run out. But yeah, that's the Atlanta United lineup.
I'm not as convinced that you see Yakimakis tonight, personally.
You don't think so?
No, I think if it's a close game where maybe they're chasing and they have a little bit of momentum, in like the final 20, then maybe. But I don't think that they're gonna try anything nifty with him. I would almost think you would probably see, like, in the 65th or 70th minute, like a triple sub of, Saba, maybe take out one of your center backs, maybe take out a Braum, drop Wiley back, bring in Shande Silva, and then swap out Tiare for Rios. And you're doing essentially like a normal Atlanta United lineup. But I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be a weird one.
I would like some goal scoring on our side.
Me too.
I could really just use a goal.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Just someone score.
And it'd be like a good goal.
Miami's gotten better at that, right? I mean, they've defensively they have gotten better. I was looking at that to see what their last few games that they had, because they were allowing a lot of goals. They allowed one goal against Vancouver, shutout against DC, shutout against Orlando, 2 against Montreal, 2 against the Red Bulls.
Sort of an underrated kind of wrinkle that they've been able to do, Tommy. Just get a little more stout. Because that's what we were talking about early this season, right? They can score, but they can't stop the other team from scoring. And Cal, there's a decent goalkeeper, but by no means the best goalkeeper. He's not a top 5 goalkeeper or anything like that in MLS. This defense, I wouldn't call it top 5 defense. But at the same time, that's kind of what they've been able to do, is get tighter in that defense and keep teams off the score sheet. So I think that's a little bit more underrated aspect of their performance. It's always going to be about Messi and his friends, right? But if you can't score, you can't win. So, and Atlanta United can't score. So, at least for now, this doesn't bode well for their chances. But it's MLS. You never know. Things could happen. Maybe this is the win that, or this match kind of bounces them back into getting the season back on the right track, I guess. So
you get a win here. Your first road win since the summer.
So yes,
summer
Seattle, yeah.
Against this team, that would be the most Atlanta United thing to do.
Right,
the one everybody's like, it ain't happening, and then you come out and get your road win against, Barcelona 2.0 or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the lineups, and yeah, let us know your scoreline predictions in the chat. Let us know what you think.
And y'all stop making fun of my beer choice, guys. It's water. All right, I'm trying to hydrate before this crazy bull crap.
Hey, what are you drinking?
It's Natty Light, man.
Natty Light, like not even the Natty Peach.
No, I went to Dollar General, all right, to move
for beer
and get hydration water, liquid / beer, so that we could stay hydrated while moving in the 95-degree weather yesterday. All right. Y'all stop hating on my beer choice. It's what I've got right now. This is all I've got. I'll take donations all day.
Stab says,
but Natty, like
either way.
Dude,
No.
it was
No.
like $10 for a 12 pack.
I don't care.
Okay? I do.
Oh, I don't care. I was a poor kid when I was 21, and all I was eating were 99-cent double cheeseburgers. Back in my day, double cheeseburgers were 99 cents. And then I had, and then I'd go to Taco Bell and just get some chips with some queso with it. Like I was living the poor life. But what I did is I paid the extra couple dollars to upgrade, whether it was to Bud Light, Labatt. I don't think you guys know what Labatt
Bud
is,
Light
right?
is not an upgrade.
I've
I'm
heard of it.
sorry.
I lived up in the Northeast. Yeah, I know what Labatt is.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
When I discovered that you guys don't have Labatt down south, it was shocking to me.
Well, we do. It's just not everywhere like some stuff is. Here's the thing. All right. I don't know if you've ever walked in a Dollar General in your life, but if you had, you would
We have
know.
one down the street.
Okay, so it's never unpacked. So they have like 2 different options in the beer fridge, and one of them was
Who
$10
goes to the
Natty
dollar
Light.
store to buy beer?
The person who's going to move in 100-degree weather.
There are other places to go for beer, by the way, Tyler.
Not within
Alexa, where's the closest beer place? Not Dollar General.
I just told you.
That's
Look,
silly. That's silly.
All this bullcrap.
You guys want to answer some Discord questions?
Crack open another one in a minute.
While you're cracking up your Natty Light.
I might go through the whole 12-pack and be the most hydrated person on this show.
High quality
H2O.
The H2O Natty Light.
Yeah.
They should ID you, and if you're over the age of 30, you cannot buy that. It's only for college students. Like you could drink like a 24-pack and still go drive all the way from Georgia to Ohio.
I'm well aware. You're preaching to the choir here, Thomas. And yes, Milan, if we win tonight, 100% Natty Light's becoming the official beer. I'll buy it from now on.
No, I'll leave. I quit. We leave.
We've gotten off on a great beer conversation.
We're only 17 minutes.
We're gonna be out here for like 3 hours.
Guys, y'all gotta understand. All right, I'm normally drinking Sweetwater, Terrapin, Sam Adams. Yingling is normally my lowest of the low. Okay, that's
now you're drinking sour water. That's what you're drinking.
It's not even sour. It's
expired water. You're drinking water from Lake Erie. Natty is actually like comes from Lake Erie, and the lake lit on fire, man. That happened. Lake Erie lit on fire.
When?
Really?
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. It lit on fire. I think it was before I was alive. But that's how gross it is. And you're drinking that water right now.
It's been through a process, okay? Just enough to give it safe alcohol content.
Jesus. Okay. Questions from the Discord. What do you got?
Natty Peach.
Yeah, at least it's got flavor.
Okay.
Oh, Gray, I know about Lake Lanier. I watched the horror movie. There was a horror movie made called, I think it was just called Lake Lanier. And I watched it, and it was something. And then I always was curious because Joseph was always on.
We had that conversation with Nick Firmino about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't understand what it meant. And because people were like, oh no, Joseph, don't die. I'm like, why is everybody worried? Like, can Joseph not swim in this lake? And I just found out that there's zombies under there that are trying to kill you all.
Allegedly.
Didn't you get in touch with the
southern
maker,
zombies
producer or something?
What?
Hmm?
Didn't you get in touch with like the producer? And Ariel, Athena Paradiso, that's a great beer. I would love to know this story. Carry on.
All right, questions from the Discord. Do you have them read? You have them there?
Yeah. Before that, if you're in town on Sunday for LA United versus Charlotte, C2:30, we'll be at the Nest on 4. Tyler and I before the match, hang out with us. Nest on 4, of course, at the City by Hilton Hotel, right across from the Benz. You can't miss it, right across from the backyard. But again, Tyler and I will be there. And maybe Jackson, maybe Henry as well. So come join us, come hang out. It's going to be a big match, of course, against our neighbors to the north, Derby match, Southeastern Derby match. So come in and check it out. All right. Now questions from the Discord, and I'm just scrolling through. So, by the way, little business. Patreon.com/Scars and Spikes. These folks in the Discord are Patreon backers, so we appreciate those that do support us on Patreon and all of that good stuff. So Patreon.com/Scars and Spikes. I'm scrolling through. I don't really see any questions. I'm just looking at banter right
There's
now.
tons of questions in there.
Okay, here we go. So
Hang
Shiv,
I was going to say, did I dream these questions?
Tyler's
gone.
coming back in a second. So Tommy, let's kind of get started. Shiv 812, we see you in the chat. What's up, Shiv? Asking, who do you hand the armband to after Gazan retires? Tyler's back. Who do you hand the armband to after Gazan retires, and when he retires? Would you make it a Hall of Fame and put him in it? So, yeah, let's get that first question. Who becomes Atlanta United's captain when Brad Gazan retires? We've talked about it numerous times in the past. Of course, Gazan, it's not out of the question to think that this is his last year. He's not an option for 2025, but I think that the team does go all in on Josh Cohen, as we kind of talked about. I think as far as captain is concerned, I would put up Brooks Lennon. Brooks has been there for a while. Obviously, not as long as Gazan, but he's been there for a number of years. One of the most durable players on the pitch, one of the most really dependable players on the pitch, and a player that, you can really rely on. You don't see Brooks out of the lineup a whole lot. If he is injured, you don't see him out for long periods of time. He's been healthy. He's been, again, very durable, very dependable player for this team since his time here. Last year, of course, coming off a career season with Atlanta United. So I think you could do a lot worse than Brooks Lennon as your captain once Brad Gazan retires, whether that be 2024 and then 2024 or something else. But that would be my vote. Of course, he's going into a contract year, I think, next year, if I'm not mistaken. 2025 is his final year before his option. But yeah, that's who I would think. Brooks Lennon, that'd be my vote as LA United's best captain. What do you guys think?
I'll be different because a lot of people are saying that. I'm going to say Gregerson.
Okay.
I mean, he's going to be here for his second year. He's obviously one of our best players so far, at least what we know, what we've seen so far this season. Yeah, I mean, he's here for a long time. He's signed here for a while. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, those are two that I was going to say, actually. I actually kind of like the idea of Stian. I like Lennon. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But he's had opportunities, he is a leader in the locker room and on the field, regardless of whether he's a captain or not. But I don't know. I mean, I think Stian's got something that could really help this team overall over the next couple of seasons. And I do think that it's something that, in the future with Atlanta, I don't think it necessarily needs to go to just because you're the most tenured player or whatever. I think it needs to be somebody that is by definition a leader, not just because they've been here, longer than anybody else. So Brooks Lennon, he's got the right idea. He's got the IQ. Stian Gregerson, though, I feel like has got the soccer IQ to really set the tone for an entire team and kind of pull the strings in a similar way to the way that Parkey did back in the day, if we're making comparisons.
Yeah, I mean,
Ariel, I'm not disrespecting Lennon. I'm just trying to be. I wanted to say something different than Brooks. Don't worry, I still like Brooks.
Contrarian.
Yeah, do something different.
I'm kidding. There's a question from Matt. Matt asking, what are realistic expectations for the rest of the season, assuming Pineda is gone? Obviously, Open Cup, Leagues Cup are still in play, is it reasonable to expect us to sneak into at least a play-in game? Yeah, I'll kind of start out. I think if Pineda were to be fired during this international break, I think you certainly do have to go all in on Open Cup. And we've talked about this in the past. I think you do have to go all in there because that's it's a championship or a Champions League or Champions Cup spot. If you win that, so you have to go all in on that, and do whatever you can to win that competition. You have a chance. You have a chance to do that, even though this team is in a really bad way. You have a chance to get to that spot and get yourself in a position to. I don't hate Thiago Ariel. Calm down.
I read it on a bathroom wall here in Ohio, so it's spreading.
Ariel just stirring the pot.
I know.
Ariel, by the way, tell your cousin, hey, we're looking for sponsors.
Yeah.
So if he still knows people at Creature Comforts, I can go right along with Scarves and Spikes. I'm just saying, carry
on. No, but yeah, I think you go all in. I don't think you're going to win Leagues Cup at all. I mean, I don't think.
I like how you threw that in there at all.
Yeah. No, I think you're going to win Leagues Cup. Do you
get out of the play-in round?
I was going to say they may get out of the group. I don't think they're going to win it. But yeah, you have a chance to win Open Cup. Your next match is at home for what it's worth in Kennesaw against the USL Championship team in the 11. So beat them, and I'd assume the next two or the semifinal would be another MLS opponent. So you really have a good shot. You're 3 wins away from a Champions Cup spot. So go all in, don't hold back, and that's your ticket to Champions Cup right there.
How many points are you at right now?
A lot.
I'm looking it up.
13.
Yeah.
Or thereabouts.
Well, the playing game, you're 5 points out right now, right?
Yes.
8 and 9 are.
Yep.
You're 5 points out of that at this
yes.
point. You got a game in hand in a couple of those teams.
Yes.
You're gonna have to make some changes here, and it's not just Pineda. I don't know what's happened with this team this year, right? Like it's just the complete opposite. Like you got different players in, but they're on the defensive side of the ball, and you cleared that up, but you still have the same guys, most of the same guys on the offensive side, and it's all just gone completely predictable and slow, unable to finish. Like this is more than just having some bad luck. I understand Rio's missed that shot, right? Rio should have scored that game before, but these other games, I mean, you're just having a shot on one shot on target, 2 shots on target a game. Like it's just not good enough at this point. You're still not winning on the road. I mean, that's been a problem here for a long time. Hopefully something happens here today. The miracle on Pink Street happens and you get it. But this team needs a change, and it needs a change, maybe with the wings. Maybe Silva's not it. I mean, I know he's been injured. Can he get into here? I mean, in this big of a game, Silva was a big reason why we ended up beating Miami at home last year.
Yeah.
And he's not out here. And like for what you expected him to be, he's not here as a starter. And he came back from injury, right? The Nashville game, right?
Yep.
I think that was his first appearance back. And he's not in the lineup here today. I don't know. Like unless he's re-injured it, like in a big game like this, I would expect Silva in this game, and he's not. And that's a problem.
I mean, you got to take into consideration, like, minutes. He's coming off injury still, and then you got Charlotte Sunday. Like, but I get it. I think it's just tough, man, because you have to go for any game that you have in front of you at this point. It's not like you can afford to even take a chance, right? Of not putting forth your best effort. I don't know. I think, but to go back and answer the question, I mean, you have to, first of all, Atlanta United should be putting everything into every single competition, period. I know that may go without saying, but over the past 9 MLS matches, I think it's easy to just kind of settle. And you don't ever want to settle with this team. Like, this is a team that you care about. This is the team that has told you that it wants silverware and it wants trophies and it wants to compete every year for trophies. You can't settle. So I say all that to say, like, you've dug yourself a massive hole in terms of MLS. Make it to the playoffs if you can. Absolutely. You just got to look at the playoffs as a brand new season. And because it is, once you get there, you got to handle business. But you can't afford to not put everything into Open Cup at all. This is the easiest Open Cup you could ever have, period.
But they didn't last game.
I understand
That's
that.
my problem.
And that's wrong.
You didn't respect the Open Cup last game. You did not.
I get it. I agree with you.
This is different now. This is different. This is quarterfinals. I mean, you have to.
It was different. What was the difference between last round and this round? That you snuck through with the roster that wasn't experienced?
No, absolutely. We talked about the lineups were not good, and like you said, they snuck out with winning penalties. You can't take that same approach in the quarterfinals. If Pineda or whoever is the coach is in July, plus anything less, I would say, let me look at the schedule. You have to make some sacrifices as far as who you put out there, and you may have to sacrifice some tired legs. You may have to start guys back to back to back matches because of it. You have New England on the third, RSL on the 6th. So that's kind of something you have to keep in mind too, because you're going on a long road trip. Then you fly back. You have a very short turnaround on July 9th before you face Indy. So you have to make some choices. Do you throw away a match, maybe at Montreal on the 13th, or do you kind of throw away that match on July 6th against Real Salt Lake? You have to kind of balance one of those matches to say, hey, this is going to be, so to speak, a throwaway, so you can go all in on the Open Cup. I know, Tyler, it kind of runs counter what you're talking about this team needing to go all in on every single competition, but you kind of do have to treat one of those matches, I would think, as kind of a ringer because of the very reason I just mentioned. This is your ticket to the Champions Cup. So this compressed schedule doesn't do you any favors, but maybe you deprioritize one of these matches, RSL on the 6th, Montreal on the 13th, both away matches, to get yourself in a position to win this game against Indy on July 9th and secure patches to that semifinal.
Yeah, I mean, in a real world, obviously, there's a lot more to it than just saying, like, go put forth your best lineup. I get that. Totally get that. It also comes down to the form the team is playing in. Like, you shouldn't have had to play 120 minutes in Charleston. It's little things like that. But I get it. It's soccer. Like, things happen. Isaac saying, seems funny to me to think they don't line up the best available lineup. Are you privy to the availability sheets to know who's available for how long? Not the availability sheets, but we're at training, right? Like, normally it's been a really hectic month and a half, but like, we're there, Pineda will give an idea of like who's kind of where in terms of recovery and things like that, and kind of what they're doing and things that he can tell media. So yeah, I mean, we kind of have a pretty good idea of knowing how Pineda is going to play, how this team is going to play, the typical starting 11, and then what everybody's recovery looks like. We have a pretty decent idea of who should or could be starting. I just think it comes down to the fact that you're doing more work than you need to do to get the same result, or to get, in some cases, not get a result at all. I mean, talking about the Open Cup game, again, 120 minutes that you didn't need to play. Yeah, it's great that you ground out a result 100%. Never going to complain about a win, even if it was based on the last kick of the game. Literally, never going to complain about it. But what you can complain about is the fact that it shouldn't have gone on as long as it did, because this team is better than that. They are. They're just not playing like it right now.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Again, going back to the schedule is very tight. In the span of, I'm just looking at this, from June 29th to July 20th, you have, no, let's take it a step further. From June 29th to July 26th, you have 2, 4, 6, 8 matches. So 8 matches in the span of, 27 days. You're going to have to make some tough decisions. And that July 26th match is against DC United to open the League's Cup. But I really think that, kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, I really think that one of those matches on the other side of League's Cup or Open Cup, the quarterfinal, you're going to have to kind of, I guess, for lack of a better term, throw away to some extent. RSL, I don't know if you're going to be RSL team with Chicho Arango and Diego Luna, players like that. Your best chance is probably beating Montreal. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. But long story short, go on an Open Cup and maybe you do get hot in MLS, whether it's Pineda or another coach in place. Maybe you do hit that stride that you've been looking for a while. So,
yeah.
I mean, Arrow says, does Pineda survive? Does Pineda doesn't survive June? Does he survive May?
I don't. Well, I mean, the international break is coming up. After Saturday's match, so you have like about 2 weeks to kind of think about what's going on. So I think if they get 0 points, and we talk about this, I texted you guys. If they get 0 points out of these 2 matches, I don't think Pineda's the coach coming out of the international break. I really don't, because you have a lot of time to kind of sit and think about, okay, what's your next step? Maybe bring in, some individuals, interview some individuals. I mentioned Saturday say, he's not doing anything. He's up in New York with MLS season pass. Maybe he's a candidate. Maybe Gary Smith is a candidate. I think Gary Smith will get a job somewhere, whether that be England, back home in England, or elsewhere in MLS. Maybe take a shot, and I stress a shot, at one of the Columbus assistants. I forget who Nazi's lead assistant. You don't think so? Why not?
You think that Atlanta fans are gonna be excited for another assistant coach that hasn't been a head coach before to come into this team and take over? I mean, what's the difference between him and Pineda? One of the assistants in Pineda.
I mean, have you seen Columbus' success over the past couple of years?
Did you see Seattle's success
Same
before the
story
past
with
couple of
Seattle,
years?
though.
I mean, but you look at Columbus, though, you look at not only Columbus, but he was with Nancy in Montreal with a very limited budget. And with him and with his assistant, they did a lot of great things up in Montreal in the 2 years that he was there and his assistant was there. I forget his name. But, I mean, he's going to get a job somewhere. He's going to get a job somewhere. And I say you take a shot because it could be that Columbus say no way. It could be that Nancy goes overseas, takes this guy with them, and they're together in this next stop. So
The fan base would lose their mind. They would lose their mind.
There are too many.
Some might. Some would welcome them.
There are too many good coaches that are out there right now at this point, in terms of like proven coaches. With the money that Atlanta has, they could go out and get anybody that they want to get. Though that's the thing. Like, I think I don't have a problem with doing what they did with Pineda. I really don't. And to answer the question, like I don't necessarily feel like he makes it past this next break. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we'll see. It's just like anyway, I don't know. We're going to beat a dead horse, but you can't expect them to interview people like Paulo Fonseca.
What is that noise?
Marcelo Bielsa. Huh?
What is that noise in the background? It sounds like an ice cream truck.
Maybe it is an ice
Where's
cream.
ice cream?
Do
you have an ice cream truck at your house?
To go in and look at guys like that, and then they went with Pineda, which wasn't a bad idea, right? But then now you're here, and whatever you want to say the success was, now you're here, 2024, and things aren't working out. I just don't think with the money that Atlanta has, the resources that Atlanta has, that you're going to go back to just pulling another assistant coach from somewhere. I just don't see that happening.
So Gallardo is available. Rumor that he might want the Milan job. You go after him?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think if you're looking at names right now, Marcelo Gallardo, I see Pochettino, and I see some people hate that, whatever.
Savarese?
I don't know about Savarese. I'm that'd be like the bottom of my list personally. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the guys that we just mentioned, sure.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. But I mean, Javi is one, especially with everything that happened with him. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There are names out there. There are names out there to go after.
Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah. Convince him to come to the U.S.
Truck.
Omar. So Omar says, if we fire Pineda, what's that?
No, go ahead. I was just saying I disagree with that.
All right. He says, if we fire Pineda, y'all realize we are literally blowing everything up about this team. It'll take 2 years before we get to this point. I don't agree at all. I mean, this team has signed quite a few guys long term because it's going to be the base of the team, right? Gregerson, Sleesh are two big examples. I think Owen's, going to be here for quite some time as well. Yakimakis, I mean, there's rumors about him, obviously. Almada, we knew he wasn't going to be here for a long time. Saba, I think, is here signed for a little bit. Silva's, more short term. But you're going to have a lot of positions opening up this season that you can have your new coach help, bring some players in for this. I don't think it's blowing it up. If anything, I think that it's just we're opening more spots up either way, whether Pineda's here at the end of this year or not. And Ronald Hernandez money, Brad Guzan money, possibly 1 to 2 to 3 DPs, buying someone down. Omar, you're following it up here that these players aren't going to want to stay, or they're not going to fit the new coach's system. Defensively, I don't think these guys. I'm talking about Sleesh and Gregerson. I don't think that's going to be a huge difference if someone else comes in here. These guys are good at what they do, and they're going to be expected to do the same job that they do here. Maybe slightly different, but they're very talented that can work with, other managers here. Again, you're going to be able to really morph this team in the next, calendar year, in the next 2 transfer windows and what you want to do going forward. And I guess that's why I've been all like, hey, if you can make this decision now to start making roster decisions this summer, cool. Like, even better. But, I mean, these guys, it's rare that you see guys just wanting to dip out because a new coach comes in. Like, if anything, maybe some of these guys might be relieved. I mean, maybe they like Pineda. I mean, it seems like they do, right? Like, these guys want to fight for him, and you hear that consistently. But I think if they want to win, right? We still kept a lot of Heinze people here, right? After he left, and there were some people that really liked Heinze, right? Sosa was a big one. He ended up staying here. Now, he got sick and all that, but I mean, he was a guy that wanted to be here. Ibarra was a Heinze guy. I mean, you had guys that just didn't all of a sudden dip out because, he all of a sudden, it wasn't working out with Pineda. They ended up staying here for a little bit, but I think most of those people were leaving because we wanted them to leave.
Well, and you also got to think these guys. I mean, I take Slish as an example. That guy, I think he takes these losses harder than anybody, at least like outwardly. He is pissed when they lose. And I don't think they really care who the coach is as long as the coach is treating them right and they're winning. Because you sold this team to them to bring them here. You sold them on the bins. You sold them on the training ground. You sold them on the fan base. Like all that stuff you've done and what the team wants to do. Like you sold them. They're here. Now you got to give them what they came for, which is to be a part of a successful team. And if that consists of Changing coaches, fine. But like your roster is more steady now than it was 3 years ago when Pineda first arrived. So I think the right coach could come in with what they have right now on paper and completely put this team in the right direction. Also, you've got a summer transfer window coming up. You've got 8 guys that are on their contract year that you could move on from in the offseason and then almost have a brand new roster come next year. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a full-on rebuild. I think you make the right move. You got to make the right move. That's the big thing. You can't F around and screw this potential move up with in terms of coaching staff. Got to get it right. Got to get it right.
Yeah. I want to hit on what Isaac is saying in the chat, talking about, firing Pineda, talking about injuries. I've said it before. I've said it in the past. Yes, absolutely, there are injuries to this team. But, I've mentioned it. Has Pineda gotten the best out of the players that he has at his disposal, whether they're healthy or not? And to be honest, I don't think he has. And I've said this before. He was the coach that, they needed that dose of positivity when he came into the team 2-3 years ago after hindsight. They needed that positivity. They needed that push. They needed that breath of fresh air to get them into the postseason. 2022 obviously was a throwaway year. 2023, he still fell short of the expectations for this team. In 2024, so far you have, and that's absolutely injuries, but you have to get the best out of the players that you have, and I don't think Pineda has done that. And we haven't mentioned Yakimakis. We've barely mentioned Yakimakis. So you have to think about too who replaces him. Based on what Tom is reporting, Cruz Azul can make Atlanta an offer they can't refuse, 8 to 10 million or something like that. And Matt Doyle's kind of saying the same thing. If Atlanta gets an offer that they like, they won't hesitate to move Yakimakis. So that's another wrinkle that we'll have to talk about. You have a DP slot that's opened up. What do you do with it? I assume you get somebody to replace him like for like at that striker position, but who do you bring in? So I think it's another piece of the puzzle that you have to think about, depending on what happens with Pineda. But no, we'll have to see, after the Charlotte match, what happens. And who knows? I don't know. Maybe they win tonight. Maybe they win against Charlotte and make it 6-6, or get a good result tonight, give a strong account of themselves, and win against Charlotte kind of gives them kind of a boost going into the international break. But you'll have some decisions to make, I think, if they go 0-4 at these next two, because you know what, the season will get away from them even more than it has, and maybe at this point a new voice is needed in that locker room.
Yeah. The international break is a blessing and a curse if you bring someone in, say, after the Charlotte game, because you have so many players gone, right?
I love that.
But right, like, I mean, you got a lot of your important players going to be gone. So if you want to try and do anything different or whatever, I mean, that's rough. And wasn't that what happened when they ended up changing? Wasn't Al or not Barco? Wasn't he gone when they made a change? I don't remember.
What do you mean?
Like when they moved on from was it when they moved on from Heinze? I think Barco might have been on international break. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I think he was playing at the like an Olympic qualifier. He was doing something. Yeah, I want to say that was also
I think it
when
was
the
the Olympic
Almada rumors
qualifier.
first kind of started to come out, because there was that conversation about how Almada had been talking with Barco when they were playing together, and Barco was kind of selling him on coming to Atlanta United.
No.
Edgar, my beard's been growing back great. I actually trimmed it up this weekend, so your optimism is strong, my friend. Very strong.
So See if there are any other questions in
Ooh,
Discord. What you got?
we missed a part of that question that you said about like would they like make a Ring of Honor or
Oh
something for
yeah,
Atlanta United?
yeah.
That would be cool if they do that. If they put something in the stadium to dedicate, you know, the things that Atlanta United have done specifically in the first few years, right? Like, and I don't know. I mean, I guess I haven't gone on every floor of the Benz
Who has?
to pay attention, but like if you can have an area, you know, that's dedicated and have the MLS Cup there, and you know I don't know what if you really ever do the Joseph statue, do you have the Joseph statue inside the stadium, right? Like you do something cool about it in there. Have the history of things that you've won there, and put it in there so that fans can go walk by and see it there. It's ultimately, I mean, it was built for the Falcons are the main, team there, but they don't win as much as Atlanta United. You got to build something there that's cool because they've got the really nice Ring of Honor that they do um, for the Falcons. They got to do
Yeah.
something cool for Atlanta United eventually there.
I think season 10 in 2016 would be 2026 would be a perfect season to do it. It's already your 10th season as an MLS club.
In 27.
Oh, 2026. Yeah, 2026. 2027 would be 10th anniversary. 2026 would be season 10.
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah.
I got you now.
But yeah, I think maybe that'd be perfect to do in that 10th season. Yeah, to celebrate the best players in club history. Joseph certainly will be part of that. Miggy, certainly. Parkey, Lorenowitz, guys like that will be part of it. Maybe sometime down the road we can do, looking forward, best Atlanta United players of the past 10 years or something like that. Who's on your Atlanta United Mount Rushmore the past 10 seasons?
Yeah,
it has to be on the
Joseph
list too.
Martinez.
Do what?
Yes, for sure.
I'll nominate Joseph Martinez.
Yeah. No,
I would love to
see
like a thing in the bins. This is coming from what they do in Europe a lot, but specifically like when I was in Munich back in November, and at the Allianz, how they have the museum, which is really cool.
He's so little. He's so little.
Now I'm not saying Atlanta United should go put a museum in the bins because you're a very young club still, but like it would be kind of a cool place to set up and start displaying at least some of the trophies that you have so far. Because you have more than the 4 that we typically talk about, but to be able to put them in a place where everybody could go see it. Columbus did it, right? Like at lower.com field, they actually have their stuff on display in the stadium. So I think it'd be really cool if it's something that the fans could at any game just go and like walk through and see, MLS Cup or the Open Cup or whatever.
Yeah, I know Chicago has something like a brick wall.
Yeah,
they have something. Seattle, I think, has something as well. Portland, certainly. But yeah, I'd love to see that. Bruno say, can we have a museum with a table that's chicken and rice?
There's chicken and rice everywhere.
Just something to think about. But yeah, we're 15 minutes till kickoff. Let your friends know. Let everybody know we're doing this. Send the link. Have them join us here in the chat. Here, we're going to be here the whole night reacting to what you see, what we're watching throughout the evening. You saw the lineups. We already talked about the lineups. We took some of your questions as well. Again, patreon.com/scarves and spikes if you want to join us on Patreon. And again, if you're coming in late, Sunday, 2:30 p.m., we'll be at the Nest on 4, Tyler and I, right before the Atlanta United Charlotte FC match at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Yeah, join us before that. It's going to be a big match, derby match against Charlotte, and we will be there. Hope you will too. That's on 4 at the Stadium by Hilton, right across the backyard from Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
It'll be a fun time.
Bruno's trying to get us in jail.
I know. We will not be streaming the match on YouTube.
No, Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. You guys already know how to find the match, of course. So
At least it's not like it was 3 years ago.
right, exactly. At least we can watch it. At least we can watch. But yeah, about a little less than 15 minutes away from kickoff. So yeah. Continue to leave us, ask us questions in the chat. Continue to interact with us. And again, yep, pass the link along. Let people know that we are doing this. It's the first time we're doing this season. We did what, 1 or 2? Couple last year. We did MLS Cup last year. We
We
did
did this at the
DC
beginning of the
United.
season for me and you for Columbus, didn't we?
Yes, yeah. That's right.
It
the
feels
second
like
one.
forever ago.
Yeah, it feels like it. Back when Atlanta United was good. But yeah, it's their second one.
Not that game. I was there. That was never not good.
Yeah, you were there. You were there. So yeah, it's their second one of the season. So yeah, gonna start us off in about coming up on 10 minutes now. So thanks for those of you that have been hanging out with us here before the match. Just kind of taking a look at other matches in MLS tonight. Philly, Toronto, and Cincy, Nashville. The other 7:30 starts. Actually, no, I beg your pardon. That's wrong. So other 7:30 starts: Philly, Toronto, Cincinnati hosting Nashville, Montreal hosting DC United, Red Bulls hosting Charlotte. 8:30 matches: Austin FC hosting Portland, Kansas City, Vancouver Whitecaps, Chicago Fire, Orlando City, Houston Dynamo, Colorado Rapids, and then the late games: 10:30 LA, Dallas, LA Galaxy versus Dallas, Seattle RSL, 10:45 guys, LAFC Minnesota United. That is after dark. After dark.
Yes. That is getting into weird territory.
Yes. I wonder why it's 10:45 tonight. Why is it not
national broadcast? Maybe it's a weird one to have national, but
yeah. How do you guys feel about Cohen? YoPro 20 is asking about Cohen. How do you feel about him? Of course, he had a good game against Charleston in the Open Cup. First MLS start. How are you guys feeling?
I'm good with it. I'm not going to judge him on anything that happened in that last match. Let me rephrase that. He actually did good in the last match. He got shafted on that free kick. Whatever. I could care less about that free kick.
What did he do good besides? What did he do good in that game?
He commanded his guys. He kept his back line organized. He did the job that a goalkeeper needs to do. And I mean, again, that free kick is whatever. The fact that you, just from sheer athletic perspective, the fact that you could start to go one way, turn the other way after it took a deflection and still get a fingertip on it is actually really, really good. But I mean, that man, he deserves a lot more credit, I think, than what he's going to get at the Benz, because he's not going to be the yelling and screaming guy that Brad Guzan is, but he lets everybody know. He commands that back line. I'm telling you, like, he is so loud. He never stops talking. He never stops telling his guys, who's coming, where to be, what to do, like, kind of just orchestrating things. And I feel really good about Josh Cohen.
Yeah. I think he's fine. I think he's going to do. I mean, he's a long-term answer, right? I don't think anyone expects Brad Guzan to be starting the last week of February next year. Josh Cohen is likely going to be that guy. It was Charleston, but he had a hell of a game in Charleston. There were a couple saves that he had to make that I don't know if Brad makes it in some of those. I'm not sure, but I mean, like that's fine. Like he needs this, and an extra game to be able to see what he has just gives more confidence to the fan base, gives him more confidence as well, obviously, because he needs to. He didn't play as much before when he came over here, right? So he needs playing time as well. Towards the end of the year, I mean, we've talked about that in Spaces. What happens at the end of the year? Like, if this team's not in contention, do you take him out? Like, do you start him more? Do you start Cohen more? Or do you let Brad Guzan finish his last season? Like, that's going to be a tough decision if this team is knocked out at some point. Like, do you let Brad just finish the year on the bench? I don't know. Like, it's a business, so you have to make the right decisions, but it'd be a crappy situation for Brad, obviously, if that ends up happening.
And, really quick, that's another situation, like, that kind of ties into the conversation we were having earlier. Hypothetically, if Pineda is to be let go, and you have a new coach come in. I think all the you're a dead set starter stuff goes out the window at that point. Like Brad, I don't necessarily think you have to change him, but I don't think Brad keeps that spot just by sheer nature being Brad Guzan in an Atlanta United jersey anymore. I think if a new manager does come in and he says, hey, Josh Cohen is a guy that's doing the better job in training. Like I've seen what he does. I've seen him play in Champions League, this, that, and the other. Like, I don't think that, again, depending on the new manager, they're going to have a problem with just kind of flipping things on their head a little bit.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree. I mean, it depends on Cohen's performance, tonight, and when he gets this opportunity. So, yeah, I would agree with that. So, 7 minutes from kickoff. Thanks again for joining us. You're going to kind of shift into match mode, I guess, now, if you will.
Is this where we do warm-ups?
Some more water.
You'll get your water. Stay hydrated. We're here for this couple of hours.
Go drink a real drink.
I did.
Have something.
This has got more alcohol content in it than that.
So you have
Don't
what?
laugh at
Pepsi,
his silly jokes,
Light.
Sydney. Don't laugh at those.
It's funny.
I appreciate it, Sydney. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got this jerk over here. What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Magners.
Is that a local beer up in Cleveland, or
is that a cider?
No, it's an Irish cider.
Okay.
There's a local soccer pub around here, and that's what one of they have 2 things on draft, and that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's delicious. It's great, but apparently I haven't been able to find it. Like when we were in Atlanta, went somewhere to watch some games, and they had it, but no, it's not Magnum. They were out of it, and apparently they fired their vice president for making some glitch in their system that costed them millions of dollars. So I don't know if they're shutting down or what, but I found 1 6-pack thanks to my buddy Iman.
Well, there you go.
I figured drink the night away.
Good stuff.
Derek said he's got his water bottle, but he'll probably end up switching to beer. Jesse, are we all convinced at this point that we're getting a new manager? I mean, we definitely talked about it before. I mean,
Jesse, we talked about it like 5 minutes ago, my man.
I think it's.
You just joined.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, people join in right when they kick off.
I'm kidding, Jesse.
Well, the question is when, right? Like the question is when do you get a new manager? There is 0% chance. 0. I will shave my eyebrows off if Gonzalo Pineda is the coach February 29th of next season. No eyebrows. None.
This is on record.
We can
this
delete
is on record.
There's just no way. There's no damn way. Now look, we should have won in Chicago. I will say that. We should have won in Chicago. But there is no way that he ends up staying. There's no way. No way. Don't oh no me, Jack. This isn't happening. Unless Atlanta wins like 7-0 today. Oh man. Now people
Tyler's
are getting in on this. What did I do?
You disappeared. What's your scoreline prediction, by the way? We didn't get to that.
I think I said 3-0.
I'm saying 2-0 Miami.
Cohen, I heard Cohen talk the other day. He's got an interesting accent.
He doesn't sound like what you'd think he sounds like, does he?
No, Tina heard him and looked up and goes, that does not match that man's face at all. Is it like a Southern accent?
No.
It sounds a little Southern to me. I think it sounds a little Southern.
Maybe a little bit. He spent time at what college did he go to? It was down here, I think.
I don't think so. It's just a California accent, right?
I might be making it up. I don't know. Yeah, he's from Cali, but I thought he went to college over here, but I could be wrong.
No, he went to UC San Diego.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's just a West Coast
I mean,
California accent.
it's a different accent for sure.
Yeah.
He also spent time in Israel a long time. He's a citizen. So you got to.
I forgot he was. You forgot he was at Gremio, with their youth setup for a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You said
It's
three.
funny. Jack saying he's got a soft voice. It's actually really funny. He's very enthusiastic when he talks.
Yeah,
He's
he
always
is.
smiling, which is really cool. Like he's always happy.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can make him happy tonight and
I
give him a
hope
clean
so.
sheet.
Adam.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
What you saying? Oh no for?
Nothing.
But
No. I'm good.
Auburn. Am I going crazy? I think he did go to Auburn for a little bit.
Josh Cohen?
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought.
There's a football player named Josh Cohen.
Yeah. Like a deep corner of Wikipedia or something. I don't know.
I saw that too, actually, when I was looking him up.
It might be where it came from.
Right.
Random things that stick with you.
All right.
Well, it says current teams. Currently, he plays for Atlanta United, and he's also the Auburn Tigers safety.
Where are you seeing
That's
that?
on Google.
What
I
did you
can't.
type in?
It
I
does.
typed in Josh Cohen, and it says quick facts about him. He's from Mountain View, California. He's 6'1". He's American, and his current teams are Atlanta United and the Auburn Tigers.
AI.
Dude, if you look up AI on some things, man, it's like it used to just give you links or like a brief description of the first like link that's in there. Now AI starts making up some crazy stuff.
I know.
Crazy things.
You gotta fact check that some of that stuff, like human facts. It's crazy.
I gotta.
The Auburn safety.
There was something else AI said recently, and I could not stop laughing.
Allen Iverson AI.
Was that it? No, that can't be it. It was like, what does someone's initial stand for? And I don't remember what it was, but I could not stop laughing. I'll see if I can find it before this starts. Nope, not gonna repeat that one on internet. Never mind. Basically, it was what is a Chris Paul CP3.
Yeah.
It said what CP3 stood for. It was not good. Don't Google it unless you want to laugh really hard.
After Dark.
No, it's like dark internet.
Oh, okay.
It's after the dark internet.
What does CP3 stand for?
Let's see if it still comes up that way. I wonder if they
I don't see it.
Nope, not there anymore. Someone must have it was on Twitter and it went pretty far.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of After Dark, man, I hung out with the Battered Herons on Sunday night or on Monday night.
I thought they were going to stop in.
No, they're at the game. Or no,
Oh,
you know
they're
what?
at the
Actually,
match.
both of them aren't at the game. They're like they both have like children's like graduation type things.
Oh, okay.
They got phones.
Yeah, I'll shoot him a link. But one
All
of them
right.
didn't show up, so I was the co-host for a while, and that was nothing could go great. Actually, I told like people that if they were listening to follow me, and I said, but don't go to Scarves and Spikes because don't tell Sydney and Tyler all the things that we talked about. Like one of like the things where we were talking about like, do you sit or you stand after you use the bathroom and you clean
Yeah.
yourself up? That's what we talk about late at night on Battered Errands. You can already see Sydney. Cut, don't say it.
Stop.
All right, you guys ready for this match?
No.
Ready as I'm ever going to be.
No.
Let's go. Atlanta in the resurgence kits.
Do you like them?
Miami. Yeah, I do. I don't know
I
if people
do.
don't like them.
I think anyone's going to like an away kit when we win more than one game in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I see Omar and Joe talking about Armando Villarreal. He I was on Soccer Down Here this morning with John Nelson. 20% of fouls that Armando Villarreal calls end up in yellow cards.
Is that right?
Yep.
No, I did not know that. It's an interesting stat.
And I don't know if anybody saw my tweet from like the middle of the night last night, but Stian Gregerson, when he has played, let me take a step back. When he doesn't
What was
play
that?
the 900 something minutes, whoo, hey,
What minute are you guys on?
where are you at?
I was 125. Oh, that's
I don't know at the moment. He's flipping around. I'm at 135.
okay. Close enough.
Omar, straight red.
Yeah.
I like Derek's comment. This is straight up a gender reveal party. Diego says, "Why does the match look faded?" You might need to call the Geek Squad. I don't know. It looks okay to me.
It looks fine on my end.
I like Saba a lot, but like whenever you look at him in a match, especially once it gets past like the 30th minute, you look at him like, man, that dude's been through some stuff, right? Like,
Yep.
he just looks like that guy that you meet like at the end of the night at a bar, and he's just like, he's going to tell you the craziest story. He's going to tell you the story that you're not going to believe, but then at the end, he's going to prove it to you that it happened. And you're like, wow.
He probably has plenty of them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Man, after I talked to him after, I think it was game 1 against Columbus, after that disaster in the playoffs. I mean, like I've never seen a player look so sad like after like a game. I know you guys talk to them all the time, but like talking to him after that match, it was like you would have told him that something happened to his puppy. And like I felt so bad. I was just like, I don't want to talk to you, man. Just go. Just go.
Yeah.
Just have
He looks very dejected. And I think people that see pictures and stuff up and they're like, man, he looks like he could be mean. He's really not. He's super nice. When you start talking to him, he's all smiles. He's super nice. He jokes around a lot, actually, which you wouldn't expect, I don't think, either. But yeah, I mean, he definitely wears his heart on his sleeve.
I still think he looks like a diehard villain.
Yeah, I could see that. No, come on, y'all got to communicate. Hey, murder Busquets. All right, that's a tactic.
Oh.
Interesting. You almost just let Lionel Messi score a header.
Well, it went into the ground. It kind of reminded me of that goal Joseph scored against New York City. In New York City.
Oh, yeah. Yep. A couple of years ago.
No, that was like a long years ago.
I might not be thinking of the same one then.
Oh, I'm thinking
I
of
was thinking
this
when he
was
like
it was like the
Supermaned out
team.
completely. Oh yeah, that's yeah.
I'm thinking like the 2017 team.
Oh then yeah, that's definitely not the one I'm thinking of. Look at Cohen skipping it over the top of somebody's head.
They had him the shortest guy in the field, almost scored a header. I hope you haven't watched any Cincinnati games versus Atlanta anytime soon.
I know, right?
When you guys were talking, I was listening to a little bit of Taylor Twellman and Jake, and he said, he's like, Pineda's coaching for his job here. Like, okay, we just keep saying that over and over again.
I remember when he said that the first time. I think this time last year.
Was that when they were in that bad form? Like,
Yeah.
they just weren't scoring. It was like another same opportunity where they were getting the XG, but they just weren't finishing.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which they then fixed by just saying screw defense and let's play everybody forward, which to be fair, you got to do what you got to do. Wow, how did Cohen keep that in, dude? Good for him.
So a lot of Miami fans aren't happy with Tata. And it's interesting because, obviously they're in first place, but they get frustrated with him because he seems very set in his ways. And I think we said that a little bit about Tata,
Yeah.
right? But someone
Let's
asked
be on
in the
Gregerson.
chat if we would if you would take back Tata in an instant. I said I would take immediately. I mean, at this point, like if you said it's Pineda or Tata, I obviously would take him back. He does have influence, and like I guess that was like my main thing about him is just like he was an extra resource to bring players in, right?
Yeah.
Like guys respected him and wanted to play for him.
I mean, he's a big name.
And right. And and then I thought there was somebody behind me. There's nobody behind me. Uh I like I don't know. Like he knew a lot and he was able to get guys in and I would love to have there is somebody behind me. Jeez.
That was kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. You were like, "Oh, there's nobody
I
here."
know. Just I thought someone was there, and then they weren't, and then they were.
Bruno.
But just having an extra resource to be able to help bring some bigger name players in is just great.
Yeah.
And you don't get Almiron without him.
Yeah.
And you probably don't win MLS Cup.
I don't think you get Joseph without him either.
Bruno would like the security guard at the Benz right now to be the coach of Atlanta United.
See what we were talking about before. This is it's kind of sitting as more of a back three when you're building up. Now both look, Caleb and Brooks are both. It's almost like a 3-4-3 at this point.
Yeah.
But then when they defend, obviously they're both of them are going to drop back, and it's going to be like a straight back five. But Atlanta's moving the ball pretty well.
Have you watched a lot of Miami games this year?
On and off. I've seen a few.
There's always so many times in the game where the team looks so suspect.
Yeah. Well, that's
and
Messi,
then all of a sudden,
and
then it's 4-1.
Yeah.
No, it's Suarez. It's Suarez as well.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Not gonna lie. Dang it. But I think maybe that's what happens.
Ooh. Good Lord.
What was that? That was fancy. I don't think I've ever seen Almada jump that high in my life.
That's what you need. I mean, that's really a little creativity.
That was really good by Atlanta. That was almost a very beautiful thing. That would have been on highlight reels, the whole sequence.
My mic was muted. I didn't even know it. I've been talking for like the past 5 minutes. Oh, third. Oh,
Good Lord.
Come on.
Good Lord.
Shoot. Oh. Oh, wow. That was close. He's onside. Terry was onside. Saba wanted that.
Dude, I feel like this is
furious.
This is the halftime sequence in Space Jam. Like, what kind of Michael Jordan water did they give this team?
Yeah.
Look at the interchange between these players.
Oh, no, my dogs are not happy with that. Yeah, I keep saying, like, with this team, like, remember in the Frank DeBoer days, like, just all of a sudden one day it clicked?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, out of nowhere, it just clicked, and then we were off.
Yeah.
I think it was when they brought Justin Merriman is when it really clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around then. And it was also the All-Star break where LGP and Joseph like publicly came out and were like, this is pissing us off.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, Joe Boston saying Tristan is possessed currently. Yeah, like this Tristan, if he played every match this way, we'd be having a totally different conversation right now.
Right.
He debuted against them, right?
I actually
Did
think
he play that game?
he was supposed to, and then it was so bad after like 20 minutes that they just kept him out.
That's right.
Miami have barely had the ball, it feels like. What are possession numbers?
I felt like they actually started off mostly in possession, and then things switched in the past 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah. 51-48 possession? That doesn't seem right. I feel like Atlanta has had much more of the ball.
Yeah, I feel like this is a lot how Miami games start, where they just
look
they
at
seem
Jamal.
Shaky.
Advantage.
Do you like the kids with the logo in the center?
No.
You don't? I don't know.
Nope.
I think it depends on the logo.
Yeah,
Who else?
I mean,
isn't there another team that has it?
I think so. And I can't recall who it is. But I know some European teams have started doing it too.
Mm-hmm. LAFC. Brian put LAFC. I did it. I don't know. I think I like it.
It's not my favorite, but I think with the right look, it could be okay. I feel like it would get on my nerves though if I was wearing it, like running around. Like I feel like I'm wearing like a medallion necklace or something.
Yeah.
So I got I'm a jersey fanatic, but I got this jersey. Wow, this has nothing to do with soccer. But you talk about like it feeling weird. So I got the Ducks anniversary one.
Nice.
And like you look at this and like, oh, that's a cool logo. But you see sideways, it's like it's hard as a rock.
Yeah.
And it's puffy. So it feels like I've got like a fetus like in my chest when I'm walking around with this thing.
I have a question. Because you know I'm not a big hockey guy. Nothing against it. I just never grew up watching it. But like what is the logo? Like why is it the Ducks like supposed to be wearing a face mask? Like a hockey mask?
Yeah, it's like a goalie mask, yeah.
Because it looks to me, it's always looked like Daffy Duck got like aired out entirely. Look at Saba.
I know. On Brooks.
Hey, that's a foul.
Yeah.
That's
Foul.
a foul.
Sir, come on. Come
They
on.
didn't call that?
Nope.
Villarreal. Give me a break.
Look at Almada.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, that's clever.
What is this team?
Oh,
What is this team?
What are
clever.
we doing, guys? Like,
I know. That was clever.
like this is how a number 10 should play.
Exactly.
This is how the wing should play. Look at how much Saba, man, I literally talked about this the other day. Look at how much your wingers are dropping into the middle to help out in the middle, and then everybody's moving out to one side when they need to. It just looks more organized.
Yeah.
Omar saying so far Pineda in.
Milan said, I'm telling you, they're playing up in respect to Messi. I mean, what did I say the other day? This team has a weird tendency to play to the level of their opponent.
You've been saying for a year, over a year now.
I have.
Well, it's working today. So far.
Hopefully I didn't speak too soon, but.
Oh, no!
Oh.
It almost, you almost got the commentator's curse.
I know, dude.
You almost had the commentator's curse. Shut up, Bruno. I don't back out on bets, but I will 100% back out on that one.
Well,
even though I'm still 99.9999999% sure this is not happening.
We'll give you we'll let that one slide.
I have acquired some hot sauces.
Excellent.
Okay. Nice.
There you go, Villarreal. Man up to Messi. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Almada.
What's going on?
Almada. Feed him. Feed him. Feed him. Feed him. Oh, he has to go quicker.
Oh, no.
Pass that up TRA. Yelled at it too long.
Oof.
Nice. Almada looks like a man on a mission tonight.
Yeah. Now him, joking aside, I'm okay with him trying to show out in front of Messi. I mean, that's the guy that some media outlets in Argentina have said he's going to be the one to replace. You know, like,
yeah,
it's not my words, but hey, buddy, if that turns you back into 2022 Thiago Almada, I'll take it.
Right.
And yeah, Milan, that's a really good point. The first time they played Messi, everyone was afraid to get within 5 feet of him. Yeah, everybody wanted to just take pictures with him and post them on freaking Instagram.
Look out. Look out.
Oh, no, Dax just got murdered by him, though.
Wide.
Oh, no, where is your...
Oh, what a save!
Oh, he's offside anyway. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Who was that on the right, though? Oh, that was Gressel, wasn't it? No, that's not.
Yep.
I kind of forgot Gressel played for this team. I'm not gonna lie.
Who had
Dude, that ball came back in, and I was in my head. I'm like, Slish, where's Slish? He's gonna be there. Where's Slish? Freaking in Poland.
Yeah. He wasn't off by much either. Gressel wasn't.
Hey, but good on Cohen.
Here's Felipe tweeting this game.
I'm going to hire Felipe as my social media manager.
So we talked to him right before the last Miami. Well, not last Miami, the Miami game at home, right? Wasn't that when we talked to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ran into him drunk in the parking lot.
That looked awfully like a corner, sir.
Guess not.
You know, I know it was the way
It was
that
a fun interview with Felipe.
Yeah.
It was. It was a lot of fun. We need to get him back on soon.
Yeah,
For sure.
Maybe I'll have to apologize for being drunk around him. I saw him at the playoff game. I think I talked to him for a minute.
Caleb Wiley defending.
Wow.
Ooh.
What a nice pass
defending
there.
Lionel Messi.
That's the
What a weird moment that's got to be, though. I mean, I know he did it last year.
Kids one day.
Yeah, it was onside.
Very much so.
Yeah, Brooks has got to. I mean, that's tough, but you got to stay on your man.
See, this replay they're showing. Granted, he needs to get that ball out quicker to TRA, but that's the Almada that I've wanted to see for ever.
Yeah, 100%.
And when people joke, I made Almada, but I'm sure the fans
Look at Jamal.
would agree.
Yeah.
All right, Saba. Play back.
Huh?
Ooh. Oh.
Man, look at Tristan taking shots, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's like they've been listening to our podcast. That was such a low-key good move, man. And that ball was going to be on target too. I don't know that it would have went in, but speaking of Felipe, I always thought Armando Villarreal kind of looks like Felipe. Actually. Oh no, he missed it.
Yeah.
Whiff.
So he's not a striker.
Corner, yeah.
Yep. I was reading the supporters were saying they did a lottery because they had only like 100 tickets to give away to traveling supporters.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! Wow. I did not have Luis Abram down as a possible goal scorer tonight.
Nope.
I didn't have him for the season. Are all the teams playing today?
No.
Most of them.
Off. They're 12 matches tonight.
I'm kind of surprised they put this game on a Wednesday, to be honest.
It sucks that Charlotte. Oh, okay. So Charlotte is playing. They're playing the Red Bulls. Good.
Yes.
Nobody's on Messi. Nobody's on Messi. Nobody's on Messi.
There we go. Williams has to step up a little. Well, he did.
Yeah, now Colonel says, they didn't score on a corner. It'd be nice if this could be our first one of the year.
I know.
Right.
They were so good last year.
Almada was so good last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There he is again. Whoa, Jesus.
Oh, that looked like
Woo!
that looked like it was a
that would be
handball.
a little scary.
Yeah. That was close.
Also, we haven't really talked about it yet, but it is so cool to have Derek back.
I know. It really is.
It's kind of cool. You got Steon, Derek, and Josh, all new guys, on the back line in this match for the first time.
Yeah.
This is like Saved by the Bell, the new class. Short corner. Oh, they just want to prove us that they could score on a short corner. Those jerks. Oh, goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Wow.
goodness. Oh. Put the teeth away. Put your teeth away. Put them away, sir.
That wasn't on my bingo card either. Yelling, put your teeth away. Yeah, Bruno, exactly. Make a bunch of clips of random stuff that we've said, and that's going to be one of the first ones. Put your teeth away, sir. Derek said his teeth are offside. Oh God, we get in so much trouble. I'm not going to say anything. Oh no! How does this happen again?
Clear
it. Threw him down by the face.
You just murdered that
foul. That's a foul.
How do you not call a foul on that, dude?
All right, Mr. Villarreal. It's gonna be one of those nights, huh? I don't rate Villarreal at all, by the way.
You said you don't what?
I don't rate him at all.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
I just will never. Who? The ref.
Villarreal.
Oh.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut. The one that I always remember at this field was Jair Marufo.
You can't get fined. You can't get fined. Say what you want.
But I just don't. I don't have enough to really give much of an opinion on Armando. But Jair Marufo on this pitch in 2022 pissed me off. We'll never forget that. Clear-cut foul. Clear-cut foul on freaking Brooks Lennon. Penalty. Nope. Freaking VAR looked at it for 5 minutes. And he's like, nope, I'm not going to go take a look. Garbage.
I remember that game. That was early in the year, right?
Yep. Oh, get on side, Tristan.
I know.
Turn. Corner.
It was good, though. It was a pretty good sequence. But yeah. Jamal, get back, dude. I like how they were already throwing up their hands saying he was offside. The ball hadn't even kind of been passed yet.
Yeah.
Nashville up 2 over Cincinnati, Derek said.
Ooh, on the road.
That's crazy.
Wait, what's going on?
Nashville 2-0 over Cincinnati right now.
Oh.
Oh! There were so many things that just happened in that.
Oh no.
Look at Caleb against Teeth.
Move it, chompers. Get out of there.
So that was like way late. You ain't got a hair on your tender bits if you don't give him a yellow for that.
I'm in the head. Oh,
I can't believe we're 30 minutes into this freaking game already, man.
I know. This is gonna be quick.
a cooling break.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. Excellent way to throw the momentum off of what's going on.
Yeah.
So on these set pieces and kind of free kicks and stuff, it's very interesting because both really good opportunities they've had on headers. Derek has gotten to the end of it, and he's tried to flick it on to somebody at the far post.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's a thing that they have been looking into and researching, or if that's just a kind of a fluky coincidence.
Yeah, whatever it is. I mean, they've looked better than they've looked in
blood on
weeks.
Lennon's kit, but I'll take it.
He's got that serious look on his face.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno said, "Would we consider a success game if we leave with the tie?"
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
I think a point against they're the Supporter Shield leaders right now too, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are.
I'll take it. I mean, anything is a step in the right direction if you get a point at this point.
Especially on the road.
Yeah.
I think you've got a point there.
Aha.
Well done.
Yeah.
Dude.
Man, I'm watching Giacomakis like warm up. Like he's just like doing the stretches and all that. Like that's how I like stretch to like get up off the couch to survive. He's doing it to just warm up.
Yeah.
But like, you don't even need him right now. I wouldn't change a thing about what this team's doing right now.
Yeah.
See, Williams again.
Foul. Called the foul on him.
I need a mojito.
Do they have natty mojitos?
No. That'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's leftover mouthwash put into alcohol.
Do what?
That's how they create. That's how natty mojitos are made. They just put like used mouthwash into alcohol.
Yeah.
Right.
It's always going to be the cheap brand.
Oh,
That's
no.
okay.
Oh.
That was a bad giveaway.
Ooh. No. All right. Starting to play with fire a little bit, guys.
I mean, that was one of those where Tristan just didn't have anybody to really pass to, and just it was good defending. Well, both sides. It was good defending to cause a turnover, but then Atlanta did good getting back.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh.
Move the ball.
Yeah. That'll do. That'll do.
Yep.
Do you guys? This is a dumb question. I'm sure the answer is yes. But you guys have Costco by you, right?
Yeah.
I've never been to a Costco in the afternoon, like a
Yep.
weekday afternoon.
Freaking madhouse.
I was the youngest person in Costco today, just walking around doing some shopping. We're having like a cookout I'm in charge of at our work for someone, so I'm like buying food there, and there's just all these older people there, and they're yelling about the free samples, and like you could tell
Are
these
you
people like they're
serious?
asking a million questions about these free samples. I'm like,
Mhm.
what are you talking about? Like, leave this
Yeah.
lady alone. She's just trying to give you free popcorn.
Right.
Mhm.
Why are you complaining at all?
You know.
You don't have to take it.
When are they going to
So
give free
Zach saying-
steak away?
That'd be cool. Zach said, while we look dangerous at times, we still haven't really challenged calendar. I mean, yeah, but that's mostly credit to the center backs for Miami. I mean, they put shots. It's just to give credit to their center backs. They've done a great job of defending them before they ever get to calendar. But I mean, we'll never know. But I feel like it could have gone either way at this point.
Close them down. Close them down.
Haha,
Good.
Muyamba. Good job.
Go.
Woo!
Go.
Woo! That was
Go.
fancy.
Go.
This is
Move,
the-
move,
this is
move,
the-
move,
Saba.
Flash.
Dude, he is on his
Nope.
bike. Oh my god. That man.
Don't clap. Just keep moving the ball if you're going to. You don't need to clap for your own guy. Jeez.
I think I've ever seen Saba move like that. He looked like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Okay.
And get out of the way, Armando.
Go.
Ah,
It's there. Saba.
All
Play
right,
it
get you
back.
some
Play
help in the
back.
box.
Play back. Play back.
woo.
Oh.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. I would
Yeah.
prefer for that to whatever.
idea.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not even gonna complain about it. We're putting shots on target and
I know.
stretching them out a little bit. I'm okay with that. Footy, what's up?
What's
Said
up,
love the
Footy
live.
fan?
We can now live chat much better than Twitter talking. Yeah,
Appreciate you coming on.
faux show.
For sure. For sure.
Eh? Eh? All right.
Oh no. Okay.
It's safe.
Brian said he's like 10 seconds ahead of us, so then he knows what to
Atlanta
expect from
would-
us to go crazy.
Yeah.
Shots on target,
1.7.
two. Give us 3 points. 3?
Good dad.
Make it three.
Oh, that's Saba. No,
Three? We just outshot ourselves in Charleston and Nashville. That's what we should have done, Tyler. A shot for every shot on target.
Oh boy, that would be really fun.
You're not moving your house.
Nope, I would be done. Footy said, "This is
Tyler,
the content boy."
No, go ahead with that, and then I'll ask you.
Oh, he said, "I'm over Pineda. How long do we have to deal with this? The players don't have any fight for it anymore." No, we're beating a dead horse at this point, but obviously, everybody's tuning in and out, which is totally fine. Again, nothing against Pineda, but I just can't imagine it's past this international break.
All right, my question for you: what is the most shots you've done in one night?
That's a good question. I don't
Why did
remember.
you? Why did you ask Tyler? Why didn't you ask me?
How many Aquafinas have you finished in one night? Are you a smart water guy?
I'm whatever,
Shots that I've
any kind of
done.
water kind of guy.
It's
Bruno
hard
said
because
18 tequila shots?
good
What?
God, Bruno, how are you still alive, man?
I know, right?
I would say probably close to overall 10 or 11 of like rum.
10 or 11?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that's over time though. And yeah, rum. I mean, I could maybe do it with whiskey. I don't know, man. It's hard because I usually when I drink whiskey, I drink them straight like in a glass, and that could be 2 or 3 shots. And I've had nights where I've had 4 or 5 of those. So I don't know, man. It's hard to say. But why do you ask? What is yours?
I was just curious. I was thinking, for me, I went to a local college around here for a party, and I tried to be all fancy because I was like a couple years older than everyone. I said, "Hey guys, this is when I was working behind a bar. I was like, you guys want to do some Irish car bombs?"
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Sure." Well, one person said sure, so I thought everybody wanted one, so I bought 6. And then the person said, "You know what? I'm not going to screw around with it." No one else wanted them, so there were 6 Irish car bombs in front of me. You'd be so proud. I did them all, like in a span of like maybe like 3 minutes.
Screw that.
Pound, 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 all of that. I mean, they taste like chocolate milk, and like that's my favorite thing in the world.
They
is
really
chocolate
do.
milk.
They're actually really good.
However, hold on. Oh, okay.
uh,
However, it was that night I blacked out like 3 different times. Like I like woke up in a sorority house, and then I woke up later and I was like under like 8 coats. Like people were just throwing their coats over me.
Dang.
And then I woke up and I left my wife a message. We were just dating at the time. And it was like 1 in the morning, and I left her a voicemail. And basically, it was like one of the first times I think I ever said I love you to her. But I said, I'm gonna die tonight.
Help me.
I'm dying. I mean, I was throwing up blood. Like I got alcohol poisoning that night for sure. But like I left like my goodbye message to her. And I'm so sad she got a new
Save
phone because that
this.
was like one of the best voicemails that I think I've ever given anyone. But I can't do Irish car bombs anymore. Like I don't think I could if I wanted to.
You ever had a sake bomb like the proper way?
I don't know what
That
the
was
proper way is. Oh wait, Tina put in exactly in the chat. Help me, I'm dying. I don't know where I am. I love you.
It
So what's
sounds
better
like
than
the intro to a movie or a book.
Yeah, that was a
Beginning
night.
of Tomb Raider.
yeah.
There was a time a long time ago. This is like I'd probably just turned 21. I remember we watched
Nice, Gregerson.
Good
No, sir.
Gregerson.
Nope.
Nice, Gregerson again.
Go.
Just get Gregerson in the box and send it to him. He's taller than anybody on the field. He's a giraffe. Come on. What are you doing?
Shoot it.
Oh my God, if he scores here.
Yeah. Shoot it.
I go, Mata.
The final
Okay.
ball.
Dang,
The final
man.
ball.
So good getting into the box, though, man.
That's my
And
only complaint is
Yeah.
he hasn't served out that final ball.
and I know Steon's a defender, but like, dude, pull the trigger on that one, man. You just got to take a shot.
Let's try it. See what happens.
Behind you. Yes.
Go. Get Saba Central.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Did it.
Got options. Banger! That made up for.
Oh my word! Oh my word! Wow!
And his wife is.
Wow! Oh my gosh!
What a freaking banger!
Wow!
I'm feeling things again, and it makes me happy.
Just make sure it doesn't last for longer than a couple, like
Oh
an
my
hour.
word!
If not,
We
go
just
see a
gotta make it a
doctor.
halftime. Please just make it
Oh.
a halftime. What a freaking banger that was, dude.
Good night.
I think we have someone that wants to come in and give a live reaction to this.
Let's do it.
Or not,
Wait, where's my mouse?
AJ,
AJ!
Galazzo.
What's
Can you
up,
hear
guys?
us? What's up?
Yes, we can hear you. We got a little. We got a friend who's moving stuff around currently, so yeah. Yeah, Michael's kids are, very adorable.
Nothing wrong with that.
But what a hit! Yeah,
Dude.
what
Wow.
in the world? So I'm still tweeting and hold on, yeah,
Yeah, it's okay. That's what we're all doing.
yeah.
Wow.
But we can't really say that's against the run of play. We fully deserve this goal.
No, it's been strong. It's been
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, just don't concede.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Yeah, Mike and I, we were saying pretty much like, yeah, you pretty much start at a. He's on. He's
go.
Go on. Go byline. Go byline.
Turn on the first jump run that you had. Come on, go.
Oh!
Come on!
No!
Oh! Wow.
Even so, just
That was close.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So close.
Yeah, but that's what we were about to say is that, you know that Messi's probably going to score, or Suarez is probably going to score, so it's that you're starting at a deficit, pretty much.
Which, yeah, I mean, they've done so well, God. Let me shut up.
I'm no longer just thinking
You can
about
see.
that you've made me think other things.
All right.
I just want to feel something for longer than 10 minutes.
Right.
Well, we haven't conceded immediately. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
Knock on
very-
wood.
Yes, I know, yeah. Yep. But,
What do you mean a cupcake?
no, usually it's okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until we're not in our final third or in our back third, but yeah.
One more.
Yeah, I need a halftime whistle to blow. Thank you.
Halftime.
Thank you. All
There
right.
we go. There
Now
we
we can
go. What? Easily the best half that we've ever played in this year.
I know.
You're welcome.
That's insane.
That's what he said, enter nursing home.
Oh.
They don't look like they rested. Like they haven't looked great.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Did not see this coming.
Yeah.
So AJ, all the hecticness, Mike, is that Mike? Yeah, what's up, Mike?
That's all right.
Hey, how you doing?
So
What's up, guys?
really quick, what are y'all doing after the game?
We're doing our post-match live show as we do after every game.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Are you gonna be there? Well, if we win, I did tell our entire community that I was gonna shotgun a beer and do a shot live on the stream. So, because I was so convinced we were not gonna win this game, so
Hey,
that
you know what?
may end up happening. It's not as bad as losing a beard, but it's.
I'll do it with you. If they win this game, I'll do it with you in a heartbeat. I may
Sounds
only
good.
be able to get
All
on
right,
long
you
enough to do that with you.
Sounds good. I'll hold you to it.
Does she like chocolate milk? She could shotgun a chocolate milk. I do it all the time.
She can-
like before bed.
You're super
She
quiet,
is
Tommy. I don't know what
currently
happened.
she's currently eating a cupcake, so that'll be hard to make her go to sleep in like 20 minutes.
They're all jacked for about a half an hour.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say you could
All right.
shotgun the chocolate milk. Like I do that all the time before I go to bed.
Just get it all over the
And
bed.
peanut butter. Sorry, Tom. Never mind.
Y'all gonna kill Tommy. I just remembered I got to write an article. Dadgummit.
Get swept up.
Yeah. Dang, y'all literally got rid of Tommy. Dadgum. He's like, I'm out. So, how are things in the fan TV world?
Yeah, things are decent. I mean, personally, things are fine. It's it's the team. That's kind of a downer, and it's making things a lot harder to do things. So high hopes this year, and then we're just crapping the bed every single time we can get the chance. Every time we're sleeping. So
well, maybe this is what we needed. Maybe we needed us all to come together, do a little spirit bomb thing. I mean, this wasn't on my bingo card. Atlanta winning at the half against Miami.
I know.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely I don't think anybody would have had us playing well in Fort Lauderdale against a Miami side that has Messi on it. But this season has been full of surprises. So
yeah,
that's putting it lightly.
and now you have to keep your wits about you. This is a team that can punish you in late games. They've come back in the past, but you have to keep your wits about you. You have to adjust. You have to not get too comfortable. Go for that second goal out of the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go with that second goal out of the locker room.
Right. Be very resolute in the second half. Basically, win this other half. That's the goal. Forget exactly even what happens. It doesn't even matter at this point. And play it like it's even if you do 0-0, just completely just make sure they do not concede. And
dude, if you come out here with a clean sheet against this Miami team,
exactly,
win 1-0.
Yeah. It would be. I don't know if it would make Way Roads into into Pineda and him staying or anything. Him not being let go.
It shouldn't, but it very well might. It shouldn't.
I know.
Very well might.
But the way the front office is going, in terms of, I mean, it makes sense. We know the replay on that. Oh, so good.
Beauty.
Yeah, he hits that so well. Jeez. But like I think it'd be a colder celebration if he wasn't if his wife wasn't pregnant.
Yeah.
Lucas. But especially in our form to have that bravado. But
I'll take it all day. Give me some personality.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what we need. And that just reads for really good feels. The 1.29 expected goals to their 0.10. Oh, take that all day. But
14-3.
Yeah. And that's what it is. The possession, we've just been more dangerous with our possession.
Yep.
We need the ball. And it's very much so that this is what we've been kind of clamoring for, right? I mean, fans have wanted us to play with more verticality,
and through the middle too. That's part of it. You're not spraying everything out wide. I've been on a tangent for the past week and a half about this. But you're not going out wide all the time and sending it back in the middle.
Exactly.
You're playing through the middle. Your Saba is getting literally he's another midfielder.
Right.
Amada, it's Amada's as good as he's been all year, really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Him driving through, making those incisive runs and passes. That's exactly it. And plus, on that goal, or maybe on the not that goal, but the counterattack, that was an early ball, which we just don't play very often. That's been another issue. We look up, and then you don't have guys that just commit to the run.
Yep.
You have guys that are is he gonna pass it? I'm gonna maybe try to play. You're in your own half. Run.
Yeah, make runs and reward the runner.
Yeah. And so
it's so refreshing.
Yeah, it is absolutely. And so I don't know what the difference is. I mean, what do you guys think the difference was? Do you think it's the message? Do you feel like motivation? Do you feel like another X factor? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is motivation. I think they can look back and say, hey, we got to get this right. And, they mentioned it all the time, these little moments. I know we get tired of Fernandez saying it, but I think they said all the time, we just need one game to put it together, one chance, one shot to put it all together. And maybe this is the shot. Maybe this is the opportunity that they need to really turn their season around. Again, you got to come out of the second half and, protect this lead at all costs. But this, I'm sure, will give them a loads of confidence, you would think.
But that's the thing.
I think when Derek Williams was spitting bars like Eminem, it was not exactly well received. I think most fans were like, "Okay, yeah, man," but but to do this against the league leaders, and if we can actually eke out this result, I mean, like there is a bit of that, and it's just a matter of how long. How long can it go if it does happen? Like, how much does it actually help the team? But.
Yeah, 45 minutes is great, and I'm not at all going to be negative about what just happened at all. You play like this, and really, this is kind of a continuation of the end of the LAFC match, if we're being honest, because they looked dangerous at the end of that match. They just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. But
right.
you were looking at trends, like you're trending in the right direction. Now you got to pump the brakes a little bit. You still got 45 minutes to play. But yeah, I mean, what 1 minute highlight said, like I'm feeling things. This is the first time I felt things in a long time, so I'll take it.
Yeah, we haven't hit a banger in quite some time, but it is also now that kind of that little thought creeped in the back of my mind. It's like, okay, yesteryear we've dealt with a lot of the magical moments, but are we playing well as a team and putting away those chances? Well, we're doing one part of that right, but we're not putting away the chances from the run of play when we're getting inside the box.
Yeah.
And that's super important because, we can hit bangers from outside all day, but that's not replicable. That's not something that, the team can bank on game to game. And, so there is, not to be a downer, but there is that thought that just creeped in my mind.
But you're right, though. No. I mean, I feel like at least in this one, though, they've looked a little more dangerous, even in the interchanges in the box that haven't gone right. It's looked a little more organized and not so frantic. There's been opportunities there, I think, more than some previous matches. Forgetting the whole Saba thing, but I do agree that they've got to be able to play those tight spaces well and put the ball in the back of the net because you've got plenty of opportunities at this point.
You still have reinforcements on the bench as well. You have Gigi on the bench. You have Silva. You have Mascara on the bench as well. So if you need an extra boost in the attack for whatever reason, you can still bring those guys out there. So I said before the match, I'd be interested to see what those substitutes look like. Even now with the lead, I'd be interested to see what those substitutes look like for Atlanta United in the second half, maybe around the 60th minute or so. If this league continues if the match continues 1-0 like it is right now, just to see what decisions Pineda makes. Hopefully they're the right ones.
Right. And I think that's part of it too is you make a great point in that, attack wise we look like we have a lot of options coming off the bench, but who do we have in defense to shore this up when the guys are tired and we're chasing the ball around the entire match? And then also, I mean, no doubt they're going to have a second half surge. They're going to, make a massive push if it's still 1-0 at the end of the match. Well, we got Morales. Who else we got? Like
Cobb. With Cobb as well.
Yeah. Well, and so it's like, I mean, I don't know if I would trust the kids to completely see out the match. Like we pretty much have our best defensive lineup on the pitch right now. It's a little bit of a concern in my eyes. But
McCartney's going to be huge coming up, right? for the next month and a half.
He will be, exactly. And so, yeah, probably Fortune, probably in midfield to kind of, kind of shield the defense a little bit. But other than that, yeah, it's like we have to conserve some energy somehow. I don't know. And,
My concern too, AJ, is Williams.
yeah.
As he continues to get match fit, how long do you play him tonight? And you said you have the kids on the bench. You may not have much of a choice, right? Because I don't think Williams is going to see this entire match out. So,
Mhm. Probably not. Yeah, it's a good call too, because it's probably 60 minutes or so.
yeah.
Yeah, who's going to be facing up against Messi unless you move Cian over? And I mean, I think Cian Gregerson, he's had so much time and just he's gone on walkabouts because no one's really attacking his side, so he's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna
Right.
But
Take it all day.
Yeah, exactly. And I caught the end of when we came in here that you guys were wanting him to shoot inside the box. It's like, yeah, absolutely. You got the time. I mean,
Why not?
Let's see what you got, ball striking wise.
Yeah, see what happens, man. I mean, what's the worst?
Yeah. And so, and that's the thing. It's like, we've got players in the box, at least anyway, to maybe clean it up. So hopefully so.
Yeah, exactly.
We got babies galore. The stream, huh?
Hi.
But what were you guys' score predictions coming into this match?
I said 3-1 Miami.
I said 2-0 Miami.
Yeah.
Happy to be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
my son's announced it 1-0 all and a half.
Yeah. So hopefully Tyler, that doesn't actually happen. Your score prediction, because that's supposed to be very.
I'm knocking on wood, man.
We don't want that.
Second half there.
We do not want that.
I want to feel what I'm feeling now for at least until Sunday.
Right. Yeah. But okay. Hold on. I'm trying to tweet at the same time though. I mean, I guess predictions for this the second half. What are you guys thinking?
I mean, we said it already. Miami's going to have their kind of surge coming out of the locker room. I think, but it's so important. I think that way to, like I said, gets this first goal as Jack is commenting on Tommy's bet from earlier about his eyebrows. But just so important they get Atlanta gets that next goal. If
I
Miami
didn't put
gets
my eyebrows on this game. I said if Pineda was the coach at the beginning of the year, next season. I feel like the narrative's trying to change here. I'm going to have eyebrows tomorrow morning.
Hopefully.
You can always draw them in, Tommy.
Exactly.
Or if you're just allowed to wear hats all the time. I mean, who
Get some tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tina didn't. Oh no, the wife heard this. I don't think I closed the door. I think she heard me from upstairs.
Hilarious.
Oh no.
Yeah, you got to consult the wifey on
Yeah, exactly.
But you do you, man.
Yeah.
We're going on 20 years together. She's used to my shenanigans at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea, but how quickly do eyebrows grow back?
I don't know.
Yeah. I've never
find out.
Yeah, I've never stepped my eyebrow or anything like that, so I have no idea.
Why do I have to look it up?
No, I want you to try it.
No.
And get back to me.
No.
You're younger than me. It'll probably grow back faster for you.
Not by much.
I feel like we're going to get another one on another counter here.
Hopefully so.
I hope so.
And the next goal is absolutely important. Whoever scores it, that's
100%.
gonna change this game. But hopefully, there's no goal.
Well, do something. There's
William,
some
grab it,
confusion there.
touch it, just touch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a little confusion there.
What have you guys thought of Josh Cohen so far in MLS?
I've liked him. I think he brings a little bit something different than what Gazan brings, but I've liked his composure and his communication back there. Oh, back pass, Saba. Yeah. So far, so good. He hasn't been tested a whole lot tonight, but when he has, he's looked very composed. So I can ask for at this point.
Right, that shot from Suarez earlier. You feel like Goose would have had that covered?
I mean, probably. I think Cohen does have the benefit of being a little bit younger, so maybe he can get to balls that.
What are you doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're being
You're
very sloppy.
overthinking things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Clear.
Right.
Body kick winning.
That's
No.
yeah, there we go.
Thank you. No, I think Cohen being a little bit younger, he does have maybe the mobility that Guzan doesn't have, so that is a benefit. So.
Yeah, Brian Saba is on one tonight.
Yep.
Look at Derek screaming at everybody to get back.
Yeah. That's another player that could get the armband, I think, if he sticks around for a few years. Derek Williams.
Right.
We talked about it before the show, or earlier the show.
I guess it depends on
is,
who the new manager, like
Yeah.
what they think of the captain's armband and how they treat it.
Yeah. But it's also, if if Derek Williams ultimately is part of a winning side of Atlanta United, like, who knows? I mean, he seems to have a lot of the pieces for a good center back in this league.
Yeah. You're talking with the who was it? Some of the LA guys before. Was he at the Galaxy before?
The Galaxy.
Galaxy, United, DC United. And,
yeah, DC. But the LA Galaxy guys, like, he's solid, but he can be a little aggressive, like, and I guess unrefined at times. But I'm not seeing that out of him this year at all. I mean, I've seen the aggression, but I feel like he's been very clean, relatively speaking.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, because one of the guys of the two center backs has to be a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
So, because Stan Gregerson, I mean, while he can kind of be that safety valve for us, like Miles Robinson, it's still a little bit like he looks also very aggressive. So if you have two very aggressive center backs,
exactly.
But their leadership is very obvious.
Oh yeah, that's been super key. Super key in the times that they've been on the pitch together.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's see.
Dude. Oh. Suarez, get up.
That's not a penalty.
No.
Get up, Suarez.
You're offside.
Get up.
Yeah. You're cheating outside? Yeah. Well, am I wrong? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, those who know Mesut Ozil, I mean, his eyes were offside. So it's
Interesting looking person.
Thanks, Chomp. Yeah. Let's go.
Is that a Pokemon character? I have no idea what that is.
Mario.
What?
That's from
That's the
Mario.
piranha,
Mario.
or not a piranha. That's the
Oh,
chomp.
yeah. Fair enough.
Chain chomp.
Mario
The guy
Brothers.
that's on the chain?
Oh, King Chomp.
So I'm gonna say this now. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait till after this corner.
Oh no, that's not okay.
Go,
Get
go,
it.
go,
Go.
go, Caleb, go, Caleb.
Martin.
No, what are you?
Get out of
Oh,
here.
come on.
What?
Ref.
Where's the
No,
foul?
get out of here with putting up your little finger like that.
The hair gel's messing with the guy's brain.
You just took out this guy's kidney.
Oh, where's the foul? No, that's
Oh,
never
hit
a
him in the
foul.
face.
Oh,
What's
that's,
that, dude?
that's a terrible call.
Oh, my
God.
eye.
That's a garbage freaking. That's
Terrible
awful.
call.
He didn't even know what eye to cover up. He went to the right eye and then he had the left one. Get out of here.
Thing is, though, is that first of all, the ref probably doesn't
Biscuits.
see it look like that. But the killer is to be at a fast break. He could have scored a goal there, and the ref just broke that play up and gave it.
Hey, I'll take Miami being desperate to do everything they can. I didn't even hear him. What did he say?
That should be a yellow. That should be a yellow, Jordi Alba. That should be a yellow, Jordi Alba.
Yep.
I don't know. TRA was trying to go around. They hit him.
Great job, ref, to ruin.
Oh, jeez.
Suarez is losing his mind here.
Look at Saba though. That was a smart play. He won the throw in there, playing it off of somebody.
Actually starting the job at some month again.
Or is about to bite somebody in the second.
I kind of came to grips that
Go on.
I was going.
Go on, Wiley.
No, I got laid on.
Attaboy.
Stay on him, buddy. Stay on him. There you go. So
Future
0.7 is goals conceded per 90 when Stian Greger's on the field for Atlanta. They've conceded 4 goals in the 506 minutes Stian's played, and then they've conceded 13 in the 919 minutes that he has been out.
Yep.
Tells you a little something about Mr.
Sounds
Greger.
about right. Confirms the eye test. But,
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
So we didn't talk about this, but the All-Star voting began today. So,
Dude, I didn't even want to look at that. I don't even care.
theoretically
Usually
speaking,
I'm very excited. I'm gonna choose
I know.
pretty much as many players as I can. But yeah. Today, yeah.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Marshmallow being the guy performing is about it for me.
come on.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, good.
Go away. Defend, boys.
Yeah.
Defend. Your lives depend on it.
Very interesting how all of a sudden the foul calls have become very, very inconsistent.
Yeah, right.
That's such a bad call on freaking
Bogus.
whatever.
Bogus foul call.
Basically, insulting so it's do a lot of stuff, and you always
I feel like Villarreal is like this all the time.
Yeah. Well, you said you didn't rate him earlier, and
I don't.
maybe I'm going to start having flashbacks and remember why I don't like him. But Josh said Suarez always looking like he's on the verge of tears. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That and he always looks hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a foul.
That's a foul.
Go.
Dude, you just this is football,
Thank you.
not
Thank
football.
Thank you.
Thank you, God Almighty.
Playoffs, Tyler.
Well
I asked
yeah.
my Miami buddies what they thought of the game. They said this feels like every Miami game. They end up scoring 2 at the end and don't know how they won.
Yep,
Right.
Don't
that's the
tell me.
problem with having these guys on the field.
Yes.
After this.
It's not 13 minutes. They're 2 up 7.
2 minutes, 7 minutes into the game, and they're 2 up.
You know, low key, Jamal Tiara's hold up play in the past few matches has been really, really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Against us when they play.
It's likely why he's starting over Rios.
Yeah.
Because we need to incorporate the rest of our attack play.
Yep.
Yeah. Even though, almost seemed the other way around when Rios first got his debut, because he looked pretty good, kind of being the target forward a little bit, but.
And that's the thing, like I wouldn't mind either one of them.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of this. It's like there's not much between the two right now, actually.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I've been harping on this season is kind of roster construction and the types of forwards that we have.
Yeah.
Well, they're basically it's only one. We have 3 target forwards pretty much.
Yeah.
It just
look at Almada.
I know.
Yeah. What a ball!
What a pass!
Still let it.
Trying to
There you go. Play different zones, please.
Thank
you.
Play him.
Shoot!
Why not?
Whoa!
Holy shit!
No! What are we doing?
No way!
What dimension am I in right now?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Let's go!
Wow!
It's a party or something.
Yeah, right.
So he doesn't lose his job.
Look at the Atlanta fans too.
Oh
Good
my
for y'all,
gosh!
man.
Pretty helpful left trigger down.
What
I
the
mean, God bless the people who went to this away game
I know,
as our
right?
fans. Jesus.
What the freaking heck,
Wow!
I think we all know what's going on here.
dude? That entire
That's insane.
play needs to be on replay.
That's insane.
The only reason this team scored goals is because I'm not wearing.
Look at that, because Saba he takes the space, Brooks on him pulls the defender away. I mean, taking nothing away from the shot
Yeah.
because, dude, this guy is on one right
I
now.
know. And he's been.
This is a similar shot to what he's done before
Oh, yeah.
last year, and
Yeah.
it's basically we were also harping on this our last stream. It was basically too many of our players occupy the same spaces and same zones,
Yep.
and finally
Yeah.
they occupy different zones, and
Yeah.
it works out.
Today's a bad day. I'm not going to class.
I can't believe it.
Listen, it's not
What did I say? Get that second goal out of the locker room, and they did it.
Yes, it is. Now, not to bring dread into this, but 2-0 is the toughest scoreline in football. I know. I'm not going to all the woods again, but yeah, I feel like saying it out loud, saying that obvious part out loud makes it less.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, he's injured. He's injured.
No way,
No, I told you.
No way.
Dude, Almada is absolutely
falling out.
making some of these Barcelona 2.0 players look like children, and I'll freaking love it.
Cohen's a tank. How is he?
I threw some money on Atlanta scoring the second goal. Let's go.
I know,
How
right?
much did you make?
Bet 25 and I won 82.
Okay, look at you.
That's like straight up.
Almost got hit check midair.
Yeah,
that
that
should've
is
been
a
a
card.
card.
That is a card.
Yep.
Look at you.
Did the ref breaking up that other fast break?
Yeah.
0 attempt at winning the ball, just checking the player.
And I did that in indoor soccer.
This Suarez, he probably tried to bite him while he was doing it.
Yeah, more teeth jokes.
This is the game that Saba needed.
Yeah.
It really
Oh
is.
god.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn it.
Well,
If only they hadn't hurt the
We knew that was coming, but at least
Here we go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a 2-0 advantage before that happens all
Yeah.
day.
You can't keep the best player in the world off the frickin' score sheet.
Exactly.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And there's no way anybody would score or stopping that shot.
No.
Yeah.
Look here, David Beckham.
So he's celebrating with his kids. I don't understand the celebration though. That one is what? Like he's revving up a.
He taught them how to ride their bikes this week.
I guess. Yeah. That is as burn burner as it gets. That's just unfair. Jeez. Yeah.
All right, we got to keep the
that is
vibes
the
up.
egregious
Come on.
part, is
It's okay.
You can't give Messi of all people that much time.
I feel like I'm watching the freak. Nope, never mind. I'm not saying that. I feel like I'm watching a much more important.
There we
game than
go.
it actually
No.
is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is a weekday match. And
Right, like it's a Wednesday
12th
night,
place
and I feel like I'm watching MLS
Yeah.
Cup.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Insane.
There's not much better of a shot than that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you put it top corner instead of.
Hey, dude,
Yeah. I mean,
All right. Go.
if it were any better, it would be like it hit off the post.
I mean, it actually touched the inside of the post. I think.
Yeah, well, I think on the way. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Come on, dude. What are you doing?
I think it touched the ground, but it was never more than a centimeter away from it.
Yeah.
In case you win.
That's right. Yeah. So Michael has just brought in a massive collection of tasties. Here, I don't know if you see. But,
I feel like I was bringing in the Stanley Cup into the stadium in case we win this game, so you can get ready for it.
Oh my God.
Wait, what did you say you were going to bring?
So he's gonna shotgun a beer, but he's
And then
also
I'm
got this,
taking a shot, so
for
I'm bringing
reference,
in
this massive bottle of Kirkland signature.
Nice.
There we go.
Is this what you wanted, the Stanley Cup?
Is that the cup you wanted?
We can do shots. I've done shots out of this.
Oh boy.
At our wedding.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah. Tommy, I love how ready you were with all that. It's just
Oh, as soon as he said it, I ran.
I think it's part of the contract.
And Miami's really taking control of the match.
yeah. They're like, okay, we're not effing around anymore.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't make the same run, guys. Don't make the same run. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but they worked really hard.
What's your first substitution here?
Yeah, right.
Nobody.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Maybe, sorry, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, maybe. I think Fortune probably in for McCarthy.
Yeah, McCarty's not going to
because-
go 90 for sure.
Yeah, we need.
Dude, I
we
wouldn't
need
change
to
the
step up a little
midfield at all.
Well,
I
Like
feel-
Dak, buddy,
Might not
but you
be
got to
up
go
to-
90.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like,
it's
his
up to
legs
what
might not
McCarty can
survive.
do.
Also, you probably have to throw everything at the win as well too. So
I love Dax McCarty.
Get the third goal.
Yeah.
Years ago, played for the
Get the third goal or preserve.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. No.
No. Goodness.
Yeah. But he Suarez mustered a shot out of 3.
Yeah, that's Twellman thinks he's nursing an injury.
Maybe, but yeah. He still looks spry enough.
Playing his heart out. It's good.
Yeah.
Getting tired? Want to be subbed?
Yeah, right? That's the worry. That is absolutely the worry.
He just like evaporates.
So it's all well and fine playing a 5-man back line, but how many games can you do it in? Because we have 2 starting level fullbacks.
Yeah.
And
The thing is,
wingback.
though, I would argue this is a we talked about who is the next captain, right? We went Brooksland and Steon Gregerson. This is a captain kind of move. You know things are going kind of weird right now, and you need to slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah, go down a little bit. Yeah, as long as he's not actually injured. I'm for it.
Yeah, caveat, like don't actually be hurt, please.
Yeah.
Basically 2 games to make that decision, and you're saying yes going into it, and the team actually fights to keep him in.
He's up, I guess.
Captain.
It does. It definitely feels a wrench in it.
Yeah, I don't know how you fire him.
The only way you fire is if the decision was already like kind of made. But yeah, I agree with you. If it
Hold him down. Thank you. Free kick.
Tyler, I brought out the Bush Peach.
There you go. The water buddies.
So like step back, you're playing the top seed team. Yeah.
So way something you've literally never done.
Yeah, Josh bringing in the dark arts. That's what I'm talking about.
But if he can pull this game in Charlotte and actually if the team can make it look good.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Is if you see replicable abilities. Yeah. Like if this is just like hero ball, we got lucky. Then no, he's still done. But like, if there's a system that's in play here that's actually making
This really feels like the Manchester Open Cup game to me. In many ways.
Oh yeah, it's like we're basically the trap team for Miami. The trap game, and
look at Caleb.
Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, he's gonna wherever he's gonna take a crack at it. Try to get that hat trick. I mean, this is what should have been kind of the performance last year here, where somebody wants to be the protagonist. Somebody wants to be like, hey, in a game that Messi played, I was the best player.
Yeah.
You know,
like outshine his best. Dude, somebody's got to start getting a yellow for persistent infringement, though. At this point, like you've fouled Jamal Tiare 100 times in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Eating alive out here.
All right.
That time of year.
You guys get mosquitoes that early down there?
Oh my God!
Oh,
dude, we've had them for
sure.
months this year.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean
that early?
Yeah. It's been since like February. Yeah.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I mean, and I noticed them
hibernate for about a month.
They love my blood. Like I'm the repellent for everybody else. Like everyone else is having a great time right now because.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a Thermacell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Bless you.
Okay, so go look up Thermacell, like spelled exactly how it sounds, CELL.
CL. Okay.
It's this little device that you put this little like wafer in that's got like mosquito repellent.
Oh.
And it heats up, and it just puts like a bubble around you, man, and it works wonders.
Ooh, okay. All right. Are we talking like something like crazy expensive, or just like you can get it
No.
in the store?
You can get it on Amazon, like super cheap.
Cool. All right. Done. Write that down right now. Thank you, Tyler.
So my brother swears by.
I do my best, man. I try to help out where I can.
My skin thanks you if it's affected.
Something, and then, well, it comes in a powder, and then you fill it up with water, and like around. That bad though.
All right,
like,
guys.
like $30 or $40. You'll get
Substitutes are
we're
coming
10
in.
behind the ball now.
Yeah. Gotta start thinking about subs now.
I smash and grab it.
It is.
It works.
Yeah.
Miami guys said Rojas will help break down that low block you guys are playing.
Maybe.
I mean, we're not really playing a low block though. This is more of a mid block than anything.
Oh, we're parking the bus now, but
I don't blame him.
I don't think it's fully parking the bus yet.
I mean, if TRA was in the box, then maybe. But.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you put your second half super sub in, Tyler? Or do you put in Silva?
Let me think. Hang on.
Yeah, why don't you just do like a full 3 swap, score 3 more on them, and then call it a day?
I'm cool with that.
Totally.
Yeah, that sounds easy.
Yeah.
You know, I said in the pre-match show, like it'd be like a triple sub for basically your 3 up top. I would
Go.
go with Shonday just because he's more defensively sound.
I agree.
Shoot it. On my league.
I would be weary of making that.
Oh,
He's not
TRA.
tired. He's not tired.
Let's go.
What is going on?
Wow.
Where did this team come from?
It was Kayla. No. TRA. Wow.
Yeah.
My email to my season ticket account manager saying I might not renew next season because this crap might have happened.
Holy hell.
Oh my word.
What are we watching?
I'm like, shoot about shoot. Oh, he's on. He's on.
The hell
on.
side.
It was TRA. Final touch. Wow.
That's like a Jose Martinez goal. Let's go. Just get that touch. Let's go. Oh
Yes.
He's totally
Wow.
Isaac said Pineda in eyebrows.
He's on.
Where was this the entire year?
He is on site.
I've seen enough. Give us the cut.
Yeah, right.
I keep getting message from all the Miami people going, "Why did you lie on the podcast saying you guys never score?"
Listen, we were saving all of our goals all season long for this game.
All right, no comment. I do really worry.
All right.
Like, I feel like
Noah's in for Williams, presumably.
Saba off for Noah. Oh, and no Mascara.
Oh.
Yes.
Mascara.
Chaos
It's got
balls.
Williams off, right?
there's going to be injuries. And
Had to be.
That's probably a pre-planned sub.
Yeah.
And Williams is out. Yep.
Yeah, he was never playing the whole match.
Yep.
Mascara just take the ball and run all the way to the far corner.
Just sit there.
Exactly.
Like I need y'all to every possession, send it to somebody like
Yes.
Mascara. This is where you need to tweak Arita.
Caleb.
Just send every single
90
ball
second effort
into
there.
the Atlantic Ocean.
Get out of here.
Shut up.
No.
Put your teeth down,
Dingleberry.
you clown.
Hey, there you go.
Did Noah just got clocked?
Wait,
No, it's a Brom.
Look at the problem.
Brom's he started.
You've been on the whole.
Yeah, we had 3 in the back.
Oh, wait, so we changed our formation to a 5-back?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Changing formations.
That's not a hand. Wait, let's see. No.
He's just like, we're going for broke.
where's the handball?
Suarez
I didn't
is
see that.
he's swatting at the flies since he's trying to get anything.
That was one of the big complaints I had.
Oh, thank God they now confirmed the goal from you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Given the depth of this game, they might have called it back.
I know, right?
Call back
They
all
put all
three.
that time back on the
Yeah, they called back all 3 goals. They're like, oh, wait a second, guys.
Sorry, guys.
We forgot you're
Actually,
playing.
that was like 4 minutes ago.
Hold on.
My bad.
Looking for a reason.
Oh, we gotta start over.
Yeah.
Cooling break?
Hydration break.
It's probably like 200 degrees.
I mean, like, playing in Miami is, like, close to being, like, criminally.
Yeah, the humidity is insane down there, so yeah, absolutely.
Plus, if there's a full moon, they actually have to wear
I still don't understand how this is happening.
Yeah.
Me neither.
It's we were
I'm so
joking
happy.
earlier, Mike and I. We were saying like ever since like because FC Cincy, they've been on this like really good streak, essentially like I think 8 straight wins or something, and it's like when they last played us, it's like the Monstars in Space Jam or something.
Dude,
Yeah.
Like,
I literally said
Tyler said that. Tyler said that
they just
about Atlanta.
the Michael Jordan water though. Like
Right.
at halftime.
Michael's
are
secret stuff.
good. Good luck.
I said 2-1 Atlanta. I mean 2-0 Miami. By the way, that's clear not going to happen.
I said 3-1.
You said 3-1.
Just the other way around.
You got the score right so far. Just the team's wrong as it
You
stands.
can go back in the videos, right?
As it stands.
Great. And on his vision is absurd. He just like knows where everyone is on the pitch at all times. Yeah.
That's a thing too.
It's going to be the longest 12 minutes of the season.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So high, it doesn't come down for 20 minutes.
I don't know. That Charleston game was 120 minutes, longest of the season.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, 120 minutes of me getting murdered by freaking sand gnats.
I guess the thermostat
Get there.
He's so fast.
the thermostat didn't really come into play there.
I didn't bring it with me.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't care about any stat other than that top stat that they showed.
Yeah.
He's like, I can be 20 and a half miles an hour.
Easy.
He's got to run straight into a goalpost. But goddamn, he break that record.
Yeah, it's the guy from Mighty Ducks.
I'm sorry. What? All right.
Mighty Ducks. Oh yeah.
That's right. Time
Yeah, pretty much. Our friend here was talking about how Mascara is, he just cares about probably the speed in which he runs, which
miles per hour stat.
homeboy from Mighty Ducks.
See?
The
Luis Mendoza?
Mendoza.
Couldn't stop?
Mendoza, yeah.
Second fastest player in the world. Like literally, he got swapped. No, it's because I think he needed about.
Are we talking about
4
Jurgen
miles of
Damm?
ramp up. Yeah, I was saying swap it.
There you
Too
go.
soon.
Faster, probably.
There we go.
But again, you have to have
Mascara appears faster than Jurgen Damm.
Right.
Don't you dare talk about that. No. Don't even start.
Let's get
Who
him in a
dances
picture.
better in TikToks? You
Vote up
tell
to
me.
Mm.
I don't know. Edwin can do some shimmies. I'm not gonna lie.
Get out of the chat.
True.
Go.
That is a
Take Michael with you.
team
Get out of here. There'll be no Jurgen Damm slander in here unlove it's from me.
It's only for the players.
I mean, it gives them a little exposure, I guess, but like, I can't imagine Almada's getting,
Dude, I know Jake Zivin and Taylor Coleman right now are up in that booth. Like, what the freaking heck is wrong with this bipolar team that we have covered for the past 2 matches?
Right.
Come on up.
That's
Oh. Had Noah on the far post, too.
Almada's been like that.
Wow.
He does everything to put himself in a perfect position, and then it's like
whatever. He's had a good game tonight.
I wonder if he wears the wrong shoe in the wrong foot. That's why it's been going the wrong way. That's right. It's that if you only wear one shoe, you only want to surf. That's right. It's common competition.
Yeah, Nick.
Looks like
Regardless, I'm
Gigi's
feeling
coming in.
things again. It's nice. I agree.
Yeah.
It's nice. John, as am I.
Oh, Campana, get out of here. I don't know.
No.
Go out.
Come on, Brooks. Get there, buddy. Brooks, you got to shut him down, dude.
Oh, no.
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
Good job,
Win that?
Boston. Just run, buddy.
Yes, look, you
Run.
went right through him.
Go.
Impressive.
That old
Oh,
man, he's gonna
let's
catch
go.
you.
Muscari, what are you doing?
Keep running, Muscat. What are you doing?
Oh,
Edwin, you've got to keep running, dude.
What did he do? He just stopped.
just get
He
it on
just
your
stopped
right
for no
foot.
reason.
Just chop and get it on your right foot. You had so much
You
time.
broke that guy's
Oh.
ankle.
He'll want that one back.
It was just too far out on the tip of his toes.
Yago.
Marcus. In for Dex. Tepet Mage, we need you back on every single watch along
I think we're gonna have to do one of these for every single
between
match.
now and the end of time.
Fortune plays for Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. He could have played for you. He wouldn't have gotten a spot in the U.S. Which
Yeah,
that's a really hard spot. Our U.S. team is actually loaded with talent.
Yeah.
I'm excited for those. He's you'd be playing what McKinney's position.
Fortune?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
understudy for McKinney would be well.
Yeah, no, you ain't getting McKinney's spot.
Yeah, Colonel said that this.
There we go.
Finishing isn't required, but that's a foul. I mean, that's a foul. Thank you.
That's a taking time.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Take as much time as you need, guys.
Sarah's not that fast. Jurgen Dam could have gotten
Daniel, for what it's worth, never mind. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
Listen,
I'm not
I don't
going
have
there,
to
Daniel.
what's going on next to me, but
Yeah,
Keep
for
your mouth
the
shut.
100th win in Miami against Lionel Messi, Suarez, Busquets, and Jordi Alba. I'll take it all day.
oh yeah.
All day long.
Big club, baby.
Oh, absolutely.
Giving up possession but being lethal on the counter. This is the most balanced roster since 2019. It's inexcusable they've gone winless in 9. They've got to see this out and leave here with 3 points.
Oh my God!
Come on.
How's that on a yellow card?
Dude,
He's on? Is he on?
see, but if
He
they
might
play
be
it,
on.
man,
Is he on?
Go on. Go on. Oh.
do your thing, buddy.
He's not on goal, but like he's gonna try.
Like, why put it on your weak foot?
Scared
Just
to do those like kick jump stand-ups, you know, like when you're on your back and you like flip up like that.
Find something to be picky about. It's that decision making in the final third.
They want to play it.
He might have been off, though, anyway.
I don't know, man. That was close.
Barely. If that.
How is it not a yellow?
I don't know. They probably should have called that a yellow instead of giving it.
I mean, how are they playing advantage when they played offside?
Well, I think
Even if you play advantage, it's still a yellow card. Like, it's a dangerous play. You go back and give the yellow card after the play ends.
Well, first of all, you have to take your
Step up, guys.
no way.
Oh,
Suarez,
Not up in here.
Suarez forgot what goal he was playing
With
towards.
Cohen. I feel so comfortable with Cohen being like the shot stopper from distance. I don't have like that anxiety that Brad isn't going to get up there anymore.
Yeah,
That's nice. It's a good feeling to have.
it is a good feeling. All of this is a good feeling.
exactly.
Are you ready for that shotgun, Tyler?
Yeah, let's go, buddy. Bring me in first, because I still got to do spaces.
Oh shoot! Hope you're not a lightweight.
Oh no,
We're about to find out.
we had that conversation before you came
Tyler,
on.
we'll after the game, we'll just we'll film it. Like AJ will film me doing it while filming your video you doing it, and then we'll just play it on the stream later, so you don't have to do it.
You want to get a video of me doing a shotgun?
Because AJ's gonna have to go home first, and it's gonna be like at least 30 minutes probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Yeah.
Even well liked and well known runs.
Pete Rose back in the day was famous for gambling on baseball games. He was
Nice. Let's go.
Go. Just
Go.
corner.
Go.
Take it to the corner. Oh, play that.
Go.
Oh, they're gonna give it to you. I know.
Yeah, the channel.
It's the right idea, though.
Yeah, it
The
was.
right idea. Dang, I just realized Yakimakis is even on. I missed that sub entirely.
You didn't know he was in?
No. I'm over here trying to write an article and do a stream and watch a game at the same. I got 3 screens doing a lot of stuff right now.
He's like hamstring to get that.
The clock is broken, by the way, so I don't know what's going on. Yes, Daniel, thank you. We need. That's not a foul. That's all ball. Thank
No, he
you.
got the ball all day.
Yes. If you're watching and not subscribed, please hit subscribe.
Yes, please.
We need to get to 1,000
Oh,
subscribers.
dude, Miami
That's,
is tired.
Yeah.
Like Miami is tired.
I said it. Murder, She Wrote was on 45 minutes ago. They should be out.
Angela Lansbury, baby.
Matlock.
Days of our lives, baby.
Matlock.
Columbo? Are we just naming mystery shows?
Going back, The Rifleman. We'll go way back.
It's a good.
Nobody likes them. I only talk to women people that live there.
Correct. Oh, no, yeah. It's like Boston. No one likes Bostonians.
But I forgot for a second. I was also going to throw Devils in that. I didn't say that. I'll look for Michael.
Oh, I don't care
We
about
don't care about the Devils.
No,
We're all flyers.
Again, I meant more about the fact that it's more about the people.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, no one likes New Jersey.
To the corner. To the corner.
New Jersey's
Okay.
great.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Oh, just missed.
Oh my God. Two.
So, guys, we're enjoying this match, but
Oh, is this
I
a
can tell you,
commercial? This sounds like
no,
it's
he's
going to be a
not.
commercial.
I can tell you, he's not enjoying this match right now.
He's here!
What's going
He
on,
showed
guys?
For the
Setting up for our horrible post game show, which should be very entertaining.
I haven't got my invite yet.
I don't want you on there.
Oh, you want me on there? I was on your last one. I didn't even remember being on your last one. That's how much drinks I had during the last Miami Atlanta game, which we won.
Well, congratulations to you, because I don't know if you guys realize this is going to be the first time that Messi loses an MLS game as a starter going to Miami.
Wow.
Big club, baby.
You know how to say the sexiest things, Danny. You know how to come in and just say the best things in the world.
He lost a game against Cincinnati, but he came off the bench. And technically, he lost against Charlotte, the last game of the season last year. But the season was over. He was just out there like a mascot, basically. This is the first legit loss.
Can you tell your people to subscribe to our channel so they can watch Tommy shave his eyebrows?
Don't tell me you said that you were going to shave your eyebrows.
I said if Pinedo is still the coach at the end of the start next
He's shaving his eyebrows.
Not this game. No, it's not. Stop changing the bet.
So what did you guys think of this game, though? What did you guys think? Because I wasn't expecting you guys to come out and just play.
I think it was a great game.
Low block,
just straight as we are.
7 minutes. Oh no, 7 minutes. It's been a long 7 minutes.
But you guys usually come out and play a low block like this all game long?
Nope.
No. Okay. This was just strategically done for.
This doesn't look like
smart.
Atlanta United for the past I don't even know how long.
I know. They're actually
We're
winning
doing shots, Danny. We're doing shots out of the cup.
What was the last time Anaheim won a cup?
Oh Jesus! You've been busting my balls all week.
I'm just wondering why you have a Stanley Cup. That's all.
What's the last time?
Door to door of shots.
Who's your team, Danny? The
Rangers.
Who's your team?
The Rangers.
Oh, the Rangers. Okay.
I feel like I would know that.
Yeah, 94.
That's when they had Brad Guzan
How are the
playing
Thrashers looking?
Mark Messier.
How are those Atlanta Thrashers doing?
That hurts.
Man, Danny, when we hung out in Florida, you were like such a nice guy, and like since we hung out, oh man, you were. Look, the gummies hit at the wrong time when I was on your show. Okay, that was the wrong time for all that. But I'm fine today.
Well, I was surprised that
me
you
in.
guys put in Giacomakis in the game, seeing as how I feel like you're
Like
down.
in a comfortable league.
Give and go.
What? Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know. You guys haven't won in 9 games. What exactly just happened tonight? I don't get it.
No one
We got two
understands.
of our real
Atlanta was
defenders.
better. That's what happened.
No one. This game will be studied in all of soccer history. For how
Look, playing a low block against Inter Miami is definitely smart because obviously, it doesn't matter how good you are, it's hard to break down a low block. But man,
Hey, I'm so sorry. I got to point this out real quick. Y'all see it in the article in a minute. But so they got a picture of Saba after he scored the second goal.
Yeah.
And on the signboard in the background, it says keep it 100.
Hey.
And this is if they, of course, they got to still win. But if they win, this is Atlanta's 100th MLS win in
oh, very cool.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Does he usually say it's my time after he scores a goal? Because that's what he was yelling.
Yeah.
Saba time.
Saba time.
Oh, it's Saba time. I thought he said it's my time. Got it.
I wonder if Mike Conte
wasn't
was crazy.
suddenly-
It's the right thing to wear.
Oh my god.
Look at Lennon like it's the 5th minute of the match.
Our
He
chat is
does,
gonna be
he does not give up.
He tried to do that.
He does not give up.
That's right.
But they didn't have him participating in the attack a lot today, which I thought was also really smart. You guys, I don't know. This was a great game plan. I don't know. I think you're gonna have to shave your eyebrows, buddy.
Lay down on the ball.
The last 9
Commitment.
games are forgotten after tonight.
I don't know.
Like, we find out like half the team is like absolutely crippled for after this.
I
Right.
think that this team either one or the other. Hugo Torres.
Falling it.
All right, now,
All
not
of
that it matters because it didn't change anything. But did you guys really think that whole Jordi Alba and I forget who it was on your team, that was really a foul?
Which one?
Who was it that karate
Tiare
chopped Jordi
and
Alba in the
Caleb.
back of the head?
Oh,
Yeah, the TRA.
I don't think it should have been called against.
I didn't think he should have been called on any of them. But if it was, I thought he got called on the right person because the ball was long gone and then he just randomly went up to his head.
nah, I
I
disagree.
don't know, man. I never saw a forearm go up.
Yes, you got to look at that.
He
replay.
didn't even know what eye to hold, Danny. He started holding his right eye. He goes, oh no, his hand was closer to my left eye. I'm going to hold my left eye.
That's how soccer players do it, unfortunately. That's the one thing I hate about this sport. They're all actors. So, you can't point that out. They all do the same thing. But there was random contact made for absolutely no reason. I don't think it should have been called either. But if it was going to get called one way or the other, I didn't know why Taylor Twillman was up in arms about it.
Taylor Twellman gets up.
That doesn't sound like Taylor.
Well, yeah, man, I did not see tonight. Thank God I didn't go to that game. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Is what's his name there? Chris.
Chris? No,
Yeah.
we both didn't go.
Oh, okay.
It's a Wednesday game. We live over an hour away from the stadium.
Oh, gotcha.
So Wednesday games are brutal for us to make it out to.
Yeah.
When they move, you guys will be closer though, right?
Oh, yeah. When they move, we're like 20 minutes away.
There you go.
Yeah. So. But this is brutal, man. Our chat is going to be horrible tonight.
They've been tagging me in your Discord. They didn't know I was in there. And then all of a sudden they realized I was in there. They've been all over me.
Oh, man. Tonight's going to be brutal.
I'm surprised because Mascara doesn't know the tactics. He would have ran it.
All right. Well, I'm going to start setting up for our show. Congratulations,
need-
guys. This is a big-time win.
need a
I do not
co-host?
need you. No, I do not need you, Tommy. You
Come
stay
on,
away.
baby. Let me in.
You stay
Just-
away.
Do we get a cup for this? Is there a cup involved?
Just let me in
There
for
should be.
like just the tip. Just let me in. Just for a second.
The chat's going to be brutal enough. They're such overreactors. It's ridiculous.
No one
But,
ever overreacts after a loss. Ever.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna message Chris for the link. I'll be back.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care, man.
Yes.
Owen.
Take the yellow.
Yeah, take the yellow. That's right. Do a nice walkabout.
Well, guys, this was a pleasant surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Some people made a
Wow.
lot on this game.
Gold-plated fillet isn't going to taste so good tonight, Messi.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I know.
I'd be surprised.
Now you have to you go back home. You can't lay an egg against Charlotte.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
They did it.
That's it.
Yes. They actually
Wow.
did it. What?
Wow.
I
Unbelievable.
can't believe it. In Miami, no less.
What did I say before the match, Tyler and Tommy?
How
You never
the
know. This is
hell
MLS. Never know what will happen.
Like, 11
Yeah.
beaten for that.
Can't bet on this crap.
Jeez.
You cannot
11
bet on
beaten
something like this.
9 winless for us. And somehow we beat them. And not only did we beat them, we beat them convincingly. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like we got lucky.
This was a convincing win in a lot of ways.
It was.
Dude, the Josh Cohen effect, man. Woo!
Just in time for everybody to go on international break.
Yeah.
The other thing is, though, is how many guys in Rip tonight that have played for us in forever? Like, Williams and Ferguson both together. Plus, we started a 5-back instead of, like, traditional 4-back pass.
Well, thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. This is great.
Sunday.
I had
What are we
fun.
doing Sunday?
Sunday, 2:30 at Sydney by Hilton. That's on 4. Pre-match show live. Join us. Tyler and I will be there. Jackson and Henry might be there as well. But yeah, join us. Really big home match ahead of the international break. You know, we'll see how Atlanta United responds to a big win against the Supporters Shield leaders right now. So join us. 2:30 Sunday.
Party. Everyone that's watching this, party hard as you can. You can call off work tomorrow, whatever you want. Tell them Sydney told you. Sydney said you don't have to go to work. Just stay at home and party hard as you can. Drive responsibly.
Yes.
Yeah, we
get
won
an
the
Uber,
Cup tonight,
but
guys.
drink in the
We won
Uber.
the Miami Cup in Miami.
Right. Also, quick shout out to AJ and Mike. Catch them at Lionel Fan TV on YouTube. Give them a subscription. Give them a watch. Give a listen to the podcast. Good friends of ours. Appreciate you guys stopping by for the night.
Oh, yeah, no problem. It was our pleasure. It's fun hanging out.
100%.
Thanks for having us, boys. Much love.
Likewise. Cheers, guys.
See ya.
Appreciate it, guys.
Later.
See you guys.
Jeez.
All right.
3-1.
I can't. I'm over here trying to finish this article, and I can't. It's so hard for me to focus. I feel like it's a dream right now, and it's so stupid. It's a freaking Wednesday night match in the middle of the season, and I'm like, I feel like we just won the cup.
I know.
Good God. Atlanta United just tweeted, thanks for bringing, well, they typed in bringing wrong, but the whole squad this time. Holy shit.
Whatever. I was
cojones on the social media person.
Wow. Well, thanks everyone.
3 hours. We've been doing this for 3 hours.
I know. 3 hours well spent. But
so much more fun.
Yeah, exactly. But no, we're on Spaces afterwards. Scarfs and Spikes on X. Go ahead and check us out there. Talk about the match. Let us know what you think.
Hey, quick shout out to what Isaac said. We blame Pineda for a loss, so let's hear a little love for Pineda for this game.
Exactly.
He got the tactics right, got the formation right. 100% credit where it's due. 100%.
Exactly.
And subscribe.
Yes.
If you're not subscribed already, subscribe.
Do it. Do it.
Get your friends to subscribe as well.
Yes.
Our goal is 1,000 by the end of the season.
That's right.
I want 1,000
or by Friday.
Yeah, before that.
Whatever.
Before that.
Whichever comes first.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, thanks everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Spaces. If we don't see you on Spaces, we'll definitely see you on Sunday.
We'll get
At
the
the
space
hotel.
picked up here in a minute.
There, guys.
See ya.
Vamos.